ask you a question? Why you don't never play with my nipples? I got nipples too. It's my turn to get tied up. Not them handcuffs though. I got PTSD. Welcome to Hardorsoft, where men speak, so hopefully somebody will understand. Do you need a pacifier?
Yeah.
You can put one of the butt plugs in your mouth over there.
Slithering over there. And you told me I wasn't a Slytherin, see?
You a slurperin.
Slurperin is
For sure.
crazy. A slurperin is
Jesus Christ.
crazy.
But do you actually like love sucking dick?
I love sucking dick. I let me tell you.
Why are you getting so happy? Are you
makes
dead
her
ass?
happy. That's a happy place.
On mouth on dick is your happy place.
It's my happy place.
No, dick and throat is her happy
And throat, yeah, like it gotta be. It has to,
It's a little further. It's levels.
If a teardrop doesn't come down, then it wasn't enough dick
so
to meet
happy.
the requirement of the throat ride.
There you go.
You have to meet a requirement of the throat
Wait,
ride.
you saying you're so happy? Can I?
I'm so happy that she brought this up because I can't wait
Pin
till
in it?
106 and dark.
Okay.
Put a pin in it.
Now, do you like your throat fucked or you want to control it?
Okay. So if I'm really into you, I do desire for you to throat fuck me.
Yeah.
And you'll know like the vibe because I want to be around you. I'll let you know a little bit about me. But if I'm like very vague, then it's just like, okay, I'm going to give you what I'm going to give you. You still going to have the time of your life. But you won't be able to touch my hair. Like, I'm still a black woman. So, like.
Can I pull your ears?
Can you what?
Ears.
Can I grab you? Pass me Wilson. Pass me one of the teddy bears. You don't have no ears.
Yes, he does have ears.
At the top.
Yeah.
How
Can
do
a
you know
nigga
ears?
grab your ears like this and control your head?
Yeah.
you could grab my
if
hair
you
like
got
that.
big dick energy, yeah, because I'm not going to gag. So why not?
Oh
like,
no, not gonna gag is
Yeah.
crazy.
How deep can it go?
Only the biggest dick knows.
I mean, the biggest person who I've slept with was Brickzilla, and that was a scene that I did. So I did a scene.
You said what?
You know
Brickzilla?
You know who Brickzilla
Do you know who
is?
Brickzilla is?
Yeah, I've seen the content.
That nigga shit be like, that nigga shit is.
You have behind the man. Turn it
So
back up.
yeah, so Brickzilla was like the biggest. I'm pretty sure he's the biggest that I've ever taken, and I had so much fun with him. I ain't give nobody no pussy for a month after because ain't nobody gonna say my pussy loose. But and I kegled and I you know I've been wall balled and you know all that good shit.
All the things.
But yeah, Brickzilla, he was a lot of fun. Like
Did you
the
cry?
fact that no, absolutely, I was like. Dick in mouth, like let's go. Yeah.
So you probably have to ask him how deep.
He said he told me, and I swear to you guys, go to his Twitter. I don't give a fuck. He said that there was no teeth on that dick. It was all mouth and wet. He said I was such a good girl, and you know.
That mouth
So
big.
stars.
That mouth is big.
This mouth talk a lot of
When it's
shit.
a win.
So I'm pretty sure a lot of dick could go in it for all the bullshit that it talks.
Wow.
I told you.
Brickzilla. And I think
I told
he
you.
was like, if I'm not mistaken, he might have been like my second or my third paid scene. So when production brought it up to me and they were like, hey, he's one of the biggest guys in the industry. Yeah. I was like, I don't want to psych myself out. So I said, I'm not going to look at his page because at the time I was still new. I didn't know who the fuck he was. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'm not going to psych myself out because if I look at the dick before I get there, I'm going to be too scared because I'm going to overthink it over time.
Right.
But if I pull up and I see the dick, I get excited because it's like in that moment, it's like, oh my God, can I take that? Can I handle that?
Right, can I
How
fight
far
back?
can we push these
Where's
limits?
this gonna go?
But if I overthink it and like I would have saw him a week before the scene and looked on Twitter and shit, I would have been like, nah, bro.
So wait up, is this a genuine? Was there like a pre-production where you saw it pre-production, or was it like you backed it out and it was like in
I
the porn?
blindsided myself. I didn't know anything about Brickzilla at the time when I was.
So when was the
supposed to
first time you
scene.
seen?
When that camera went off. Yeah.
And you took it out and had a real. What was your reaction?
So if I'm being more honest with y'all, we started the scene. I feel like I was in my head, right? Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, give me a minute. So I told the guy to cut the camera off real quick. I was like, give me a minute. I took my rose out my purse because I always keep a butt plug, a rose, and a vibrator. I don't give a fuck where I'm going. I could be going to church, baby. Orgasms are next to the Lord. So I pulled out my rose. Yes, sure did. Pulled out my rose and I masturbated and I squirted.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you pre-gamed.
I pre-gamed.
You pre-game with a squirt?
Yeah, I pre-gamed the pussy with a squirt and it relaxed right up.
And it opens the flower. So.
It does. It definitely does.
I might have to do that.
Yeah.
So, you know how, like,
and
niggas
then,
jerk off before they like.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely. Yeah, and let me tell you, that coochie was so relaxed after that. All that big old, just fit up in there.
Wow.
So wait, when you pregame, was it right there in front of him?
Absolutely, the cameraman and all. Whip them dicks out. Give me motivation. What's up?
Whip them dicks out.
Whip them dicks out.
So what do you mean?
Give me motivation.
So like
you sucked the cameraman's dick?
No, I didn't suck. But I mean, dick is dick. You got a black dick. Let me see it.
Oh, you told everybody to take your dicks out.
I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I'm saying, like, looking at them was more than enough. I had Brickzilla right there. He got this big old horse dick, like, you know.
Yo.
Jesus.
I just sat there, spread, and I masturbated, and I looked at it, and I told myself how excited I was to receive it, and it was all she wrote. I went viral with him.
I believe you.
So what? I have a question. What position? Besides, because I'm sure you fucked him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
I wrote it.
You wrote it?
I did missionary. Yeah, girl. That's why I said a month of out the game. I wrote that thing.
God,
I wrote
damn,
that.
It was the horse.
I felt accomplished.
Now,
Chocolate with
how do you follow this up? Y'all are like partners. Y'all are Batman and Robin, or the Super Friends, or Justice League, or the Pussy Patrol.
It's like yin and yang.
Yeah.
So while she's giving the best head of your life, y'all do things together. Y'all do scenes together.
Yes, absolutely.
What are you doing while she's doing the best head of your life thing?
We had a situation.
Which one?
Which holiday was that? Was
Christmas?
that
The fireman?
Yes.
I know.
The fireman.
How did I know what you were thinking?
Okay. What's this story now? What's the fireman story?
Well, when I was on chemo, remember I told you?
Yes.
I became a full-time fluffer.
Yeah, she was like my wingman.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So now you take it over and let
So we was going to a party. She already.
Wait, for those who don't know, what's a fluffer? So people don't
Okay, yes. So pretty much what a fluffer is someone who gets the dick hard, gets it going, kind of creates the energy. You can also fluff by licking some pussy too, like coochie, excuse my language. But yeah, you can also fluff that way as well. So yeah.
So you was fluffing for her.
Yes.
How do you fluff her?
To see
What does
a
that
show.
mean?
She didn't fluff me. She fluffed for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she got his shit hard.
So the guy.
You
So
went
the
over there
guy
and went
was
crazy.
like eating my pussy while she was sucking his dick, and I was able to see the whole thing, and I was coming off of how he was sucking his dick alone. Like, it bypassed the head I was getting because it was just like, oh my God. Like, I wanted to take notes. I wanted to help. I wanted to participate, and I was already in it. It was a lot.
She was very much distracted.
It was a lot.
So if her superpower is giving head, what's your superpower?
Yeah, what's your superpower?
I think the whole experience overall, like, at the end, like, I just get the feedback. Like, oh my God, I never did that. Oh my God, I haven't felt that in a long time. Oh my God, I haven't felt... Like, I get those stars.
Okay, so she got overall experience. She said, give me everything across the board.
What's this? Have y'all ever into this? What's the last time you've been surprised? What's the last time with? Because you guys are blowing everybody's mind. So what's the last time somebody blew your mind that wasn't each other?
Right.
Well, I would have to say getting my ass beat.
What?
Probably.
What do you mean?
First.
I'm so proud of you.
Because everybody's so proud of me. Because I'm not into BDSM, and I definitely dove into that lane and got my ass beat.
What is it? Describe the scene.
Yeah.
So I was in Jamaica. There was a dom there called Sir Lisa's. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. He's a dom. He beat bitches' asses, but they love it, right?
Yeah.
He beat bitches' asses.
So I'm just be trying to connect with these ladies.
So wait, hold on, because when you say beat bitches' asses, I'm thinking 1-2 piece, like, cause
No,
right?
He has he has like a whole table filled with items that he uses as tools.
So floggers and like paddles,
trophies is what they like to call it.
Okay.
And so there's pinwheels, there's paddles, there's floggers, there's leather, there's chains, there's fire, there's electric, there's levels, right? So me personally, I like pleasure. I'm not the biggest fan of pain with pleasure. That I probably can only take pain with pleasure.
Right.
And during these sessions, it's just pain, and you're supposed to get pleasure from it. And so I never really can make the connection how people like her have such a Kool-Aid smile
like that.
off of this impact play.
I love it.
Right? So I'm like always curious, like I want to see, put my hand in the fire type thing. I put my hand in the fire, he beat my ass.
So what did he use on you? He used everything on you?
Oh my God! He had so many different things. So you're not supposed to look. And I was just like, so he had so many different things. And I was holding on for dear God for this perfect angel.
You know, I wish I was there.
I wish you was there. You would.
I would have been
really,
so
really
proud of you.
So did you find any pleasure out of it?
No.
So,
not
even you pushing yourself, because
But I
one of
was
the biggest
proud of
things that you
myself.
said is that you wanted to push yourself
I was
this
proud.
year.
I definitely pushed past the limits. Right. So in this, you're supposed to stay still and take it. And the only way I could take it is to fight back. So I had to twerk a little to fight back.
I be twerking too.
And apparently that
teasing
welcomes
him.
more.
Yeah, you're teasing
ass
him. You're like, oh, this doesn't.
Yeah.
You're not submitting.
Right.
You're saying, give me more.
Enough.
So it's like when we tell y'all as a dom, when we say like you got your green light, yellow light,
Yes.
red light, if you're twerking, that's a super green.
Right.
Oh,
So
you
he was
need
going
more.
harder.
We know.
So much.
So he was beating your ass.
Mixed signal.
She said,
He was like, stop fucking with, put your hand on. Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
Sorry, Daddy.
So Bella,
So sorry.
so Bella, you seem to be like, fuck, nothing's surprising me. When's the last time
No freaking limits.
that somebody
Wait,
surprised
hold
the
on.
shit out of you?
Before you two takes us down, girl.
Oh shit. See,
Them titties is doing it.
Yeah, every day of the week, and I wasn't
There
looking.
is some beautiful fucking titties right there.
Baby.
If you don't mind me saying.
I am so
Jesus
blessed.
Christ. Yes.
I be,
Oh, so y'all are real partners as well.
huh?
Y'all are real partners as well.
Yeah, and we swing together as well. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah.
I
So
thought y'all was
we-
just friends.
No, like I enjoy her sitting on my face all the time. Like I could do it 8-9 days out the week. If God so made 8-9 days, I do it.
Oh wow.
So that's your girlfriend?
Not, I wouldn't say girlfriend
Play partners.
because
Play
yes,
partners.
play
Definitely
partners.
play
I will call her my play
We're
partner.
play partners, we're business partners. Like we're partners.
Yeah, we're partners. We just don't do aggressive labels.
right.
Because we believe in, like, you know, cultivating a house, a home of people who all get along and want to love each other. Very much poly.
Very much
So,
poly.
Very much.
Oh, that's fire.
So I wouldn't say like
Can I tell you?
that air just left his body.
Can I tell you?
That air
Tahoe's over
just
here
literally left his body.
Yo, wait a minute. It's a bunch of y'all in the crib. Nigga.
Yo, Tahoe's losing his fucking mind over here.
Can you imagine? You could just
That's my woman, but
call
that's
somebody
not
else
my
over.
woman.
You
Like,
could be with her.
Absolutely.
Just eat her pussy. She come over. She just start eating your ass, sucking your dick. Would you eat her?
there are times, absolutely.
Oh!
Men and women ass. I eat ass. Ass
Oh
is
my
healthy
God.
for you.
There's another one in the other room. She's Fantasia. Come over here. Get his toes. What?
Yes.
Go off, boo.
Do y'all realize y'all a dream come true?
So it's so crazy because one of the biggest things that I love about ChockLitt, I love seeing her get worshipped. And I know, like, especially with a 2-woman dynamic, that can become really hard because, like, women are territorial and but if you really listen to me, babe, what is one of the biggest things that I love about you? When you enter the room
Everybody
and
always show
people
me
just,
Yeah.
So I love that. So like if I'm in a situation and there's somebody who wants to play with her, it's like, babe, let me suck that dick for you and get it all right for you so you could just be a pillow princess and enjoy. Like, I don't know, that gets me off with her. Like letting her be in her feminine energy. That's my kink with her.
That is fire.
That's my kink. I just want her to lay there and just like enjoy being divine. And I think,
and she's so nasty.
I
Like,
know.
I just like seeing her be in her element. Like,
yeah.
she
I'm
just
very
do
much-
things. She do tricks, and I just be like I be drooling like I'm the guy, and I just be ready.
And this is an all day thing. Do y'all like? Does it turn
all
off?
the time.
No.
I mean,
no.
Why?
Don't call
Turn
our
down
phone.
for what?
Don't call our phone.
What does that mean?
Why?
I mean, what? Don't
Like to
call
turn
our
it
phone
off.
looking for nothing off. All we got is sound on.
Lit.
Sound
Turn
on.
up.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Jesus Christ! So how many people in this
And I'll drain
community
your
in this
nuts,
house?
and then I'm gonna cook you a homemade breakfast.
Yo,
in the
get the
morning.
stop, man!
I promise you I will. I promise you I
He's
will.
engaged.
I'm engaged. For God's
He's
sake!
engaged,
y'all.
Today's like, get him out of there!
We might have to kick Tahoe off this episode. We might have to kick him
Make it
off.
all woman's episode.
We might have to kick him off.
Please save me. I'm a family.
I'm just saying. I'm just
said I have a
saying.
family.
I was still raised very well, so I'm gonna drain them nuts. I'm gonna suck that clit. I'm gonna make it do what it do. But in the morning, you're very well able to wake up in my home with a hangover, but some homemade breakfast. Like,
Recovery.
it's
Aftercare is very
hospitality.
How many people exist in your perfect world,
Okay.
in your home, in this
House.
environment that you create,
This
this
house.
house that you create?
Yeah.
How many partners would y'all like to have there?
As many as I desire, because
Yeah,
it's my
I don't think there's a
world.
limit
3,
to that.
5, 10?
No.
There's no limit because for me personally, I like to, if I'm being honest, people have to be in rotation. So it's not, can't always be the same 5 people at one time. It might be you on your good time, life be lifing over there, maybe you on timeout, space needs to be filled, you know. So we like to keep a nice support system around.
Or, babe, it could be you're cool financially, you have more
Play your
intellect,
position, yes.
You push me further to be a
Yes.
better woman.
Yes.
Like, different
Everybody
men
plays their
create
position.
different things
Absolutely.
that inspire you and help
Happiness.
you to better yourself in different
Absolutely.
ways. So I think that's why there's like no one perfect man. Because while there's a man who might be a problem solver, there might be a man who's a nurturer. There might be a man who's a listener. There might be a man who just will fuck you through any stress
Yeah.
or hardship that
Might
you've
be
ever
one that's
had in
just a
life.
fun, happy
But there's
one.
like a
Like,
man
there's
that's just
different levels.
particularly
Yeah.
skilled in everything.
Absolutely.
So what do we call it, babe? The what?
Collection.
The collection.
Yeah.
Not part of my, you bitches future?
He said part of my collection.
Excuse me. So part, I didn't even mean to call y'all bitches. Somebody hit the
Someone hit the
bell.
bell. He can't. Yeah.
It just came out.
Equality was a thing.
But like
I thought
collection.
equality was a thing, guys.
Do guys get mad that they're part of the collection?
Absolutely
not.
Get in where you
They
fit
would
in.
love to be a part of the collection, and they love to play their position. I think that when people know, first of all, when people know that there may be competition, they perform at their toppest level, right? So they're giving the best of the best, and they also know how to stay in their lane and be secure in that. If you're the funny guy, you're the funny guy. Play your
Yes.
position. If you're the financial guy, you're the financial guy. Play your position. If you the trainer, play your position. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Everybody play their role,
God
and
level
nobody
house.
can get in your lane.
This is fire.
This is I told
This is
And I
fucking
think for me personally, I think the universe messed up when it allowed me to understand my power in sucking dick. Once I realized that, it was like, what you gonna do for me? Because, baby, I bring heaven on earth for you.
Hello.
But what you gonna do for me?
Ooh.
And that's just how I present the world. Because
sure.
I know that I can
Taking
de-stress
notes.
you.
So is this transactional?
For the most part, yeah.
It's transactional.
Absolutely.
I mean, as an
But
adult,
like you said,
I'm
it's
gonna
not
be
always
honest, everything is
financial.
transactional.
But it's everything plays a part, right? So it's
Okay.
like for the people that do, we have financial slaves, like that's just what they want to do. Who are we to get in the way of that? Like, besides provide the lane that we play as the person that receives that. So it's lane. Everybody plays their position.
What's a financial slave?
Go ahead,
Somebody wants to
baby.
give us their money.
Tell them about Exotica.
So we was in Exotica. We met. We was at the bar having oysters and shots. So we have to do. That's our perfect
We met a
date.
really nice
And
guy that works for the White
There
House.
was a gentleman there that is the comptroller for the U.S.
I don't think you're supposed to tell
But we're not gonna say his name. But he's.
There's
But-
1,000
one.
people.
I mean,
Oh,
no,
there's
there's
a bunch of
not.
them?
There's
Oh,
a
there's
few
more.
of them.
There's
he's
okay.
that
We do our
guy.
homework. We do our homework.
He's
Come on
that guy, and that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to, not for nothing. What was he there for?
A
Vampire
vampire
convention.
That was
So like
crazy.
everybody has their own
Yeah.
Things, right.
Yeah.
niche, you know. But he loved black women. He took us around the expo. He got us whatever we wanted. Took us, well, they had extra time together.
You sucked
Whereas
his
he
dick?
spent some more money. So,
You
I mean,
sucked his
you
dick?
guys had extra.
Absolutely. I got a bag out of that.
He was a
what's a
he was a
bag?
white guy.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was. He was
How
a white
was
guy.
the pink? Because I know that we don't discriminate, but like for me, pink peen is not it. And it's just like, ugh. So how do you get through the pink peen?
If I'm being honest with you, being a heavy sex worker most of my life, I've just now got with black men. I have been very much
she's
on the
not
pink
even-
and roll. Yeah, I'm not even like, and that's where my yang to my yang comes in, cause she's so like, but me, I'm like, I'm for the white men.
Did you
Like,
say
I
pink
will-
and raw?
Pink.
That's what the girlies say.
They-
They're like, oh, Bella, you like the pink dick. Oh, Bella, you like the raw. And I'm like, listen, guys, at the end of the day, it funds my lifestyle. And I'd rather that before a man who just leaves me with a nut and I
And a
can't go to
kid.
Greece next week.
You always traveling too.
I am.
Yeah, you always travel.
It's
Busy.
funded. Coochie funded.
Them
So-
busy.
Coochie funded.
So wait a minute. Financial slaves.
Yeah.
How much are we talking? Like, is this a
However much you
lifestyle?
want. It's not their
Is
option.
it, is it
it's
$100,
yours.
$200?
No,
No.
absolutely the fuck
gotta
not.
add a couple
Excuse
zeros
my
to
language.
Yeah, he said this is
Commas
they're like this is child play.
Commas
That's child play.
Sir.
Let's do a couple of
Commas
grand.
is included. He stopped playing.
He said they talking about a couple of grand.
Thousands of
My
dollars.
hair's not even $200. Do you know how much my hair is? It's
No.
$1,500. I can show you the receipt.
Why?
Why?
Suck it.
Why not?
Why $1,500?
Why not?
Because
It's what I wanted.
Good hair.
It's what I wanted.
Quality hair.
It's the quality
It's
of
qua-
hair?
I can look at her shit right now and see this is
Well,
quality. She
I'm
has
just going to tell you right
leave
now.
out. And I can see that it's quality.
When the barber tells me that the haircut is $40, I say the same thing. Like, why? Like,
But you don't get special services.
no,
with
just
that?
cut it and make sure it's fucking clean. Like, why is your hair
Maybe
cut
go to
$40?
the
Mind you,
You
this
gotta
is a
get
man
something
who.
working.
Mind you, this is a man who his lady is probably one of the
Well
most
kept.
beautiful. Hello.
Yeah.
I don't. We don't
doubt it.
believe
That's
you.
why.
You
That's
need
why I
more
don't be. I
people.
don't be listening to
We
Tahoe.
need more people.
Why you
Like-
gotta switch up your face?
Because he's sitting there being cheap, but he knows that like
I didn't
he knows
say
what it's
that.
doing.
$1,500 is a lot of
He
money
knows
to
what
me.
it's hitting for.
It's a lot of money to me. I can't be a
Okay.
financial slave to them. I
Okay.
would not cut.
And you know what? I
Wow.
love that you.
You know
know
you're
who
playing.
you know
that.
You know
Well, you
you're
just called me broke. You said I know that you know that
I
you're
did
broke.
not-
Not
I
what
did
we
not
That's what y'all
say.
kind of
That
said.
is not
Y'all
what
tried.
we
Y'all
said.
kind of just said you know that
Actually,
you're
what
broke.
did I say before? Everybody knows
We
their
said
lane and they stay in
hello.
it.
I didn't
And
say-
that's it.
Tahoe, I didn't call you broke.
Is
You
this
are
thing
podcast
working?
call you
people,
broke.
so when we want to come on the podcast, you're our guy. No,
I'm just good for a podcast now. I'm in podcast.
the background.
it's just an example. It's not
Yo, Loon, where are you? Help me.
Yes, nigga. And I did not call you broke, Tahoe, because I know you're not broke.
It's fine.
I know you're
Nah,
not
we
broke.
love
But
you, we love you, we love
$1,500 for hair, it to me
I
is
mean,
a
but
lot.
she can. But that's her lifestyle. That's what she wants. That's
And
what
my
she can
budget
get.
to go to Greece. was
And what one person is not
10K,
gonna do, somebody
and,
else
like,
will.
Somebody-
Even
somebody
when they
budgeted that?
say that's too
Yeah.
much, it's still somebody that's like, that's nothing.
Some of my
Right.
clients, they're doctors, they're lawyers, they're congressmen. Like, I don't like $200 would always give like BP back page. Like I don't aspire. Like I want retribution. Like I want what my ancestors didn't get,
Yes.
which means that I want you to fuck your whole life up and your marriage, and then come to me and say, "Baby, I still wouldn't leave you for that married woman that I'm married with." And men do
They
actually
do.
currently.
They definitely do.
Right?
What?
The
What
flight
do they do?
pilot.
They definitely
He's
do.
fucking up his whole life for me,
They
and
fuck
I
it
love
up.
that for me.
They do. They do. It's what they want.
What is going on with him?
It's what they want.
What is he doing?
Can we talk about that?
Yeah, we can.
Absolutely.
Of
Okay,
course.
let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So how he's fucking up his life for you?
Okay, so you guys want to hear what's crazy? And
The
this is where I
craziest
know.
story.
So remember how off camera I was talking to you about my academy that I want to make, right?
Yes.
So the academy is because of I feel that there are women who enter the industry or sex work And 1, they're either not educated, they're doing it for all the wrong reasons, or 3, they have a simp in their ear trying to tell them how to product their own product, right? With that being said, I had a client who's a flight pilot, right? And I gave him strict rules on how I did not want to see him until a certain time. He didn't have self-control, so he then went on a website, got robbed for $1,500. He then came back and gave this information. Stop laughing, Chocolate. It ain't right. I'm still waiting for the rest of my money. He then came back and sought out sympathy for me as to like, hey, I got robbed. This is what I did. And
the person
got
was acting
robbed
like
by
they were
a
you.
sex worker.
Yeah, got robbed by a sex worker and a guy who was in her
Set him
ear
up.
not teaching her the industry right. So when all of this happened, he comes back to me and he explains to me this is what happened. My response to it, being a legit sex worker, a legit woman who provides the services, so where's my $1,400? You're not about to get boo-booed the food and then think you're going to come back to me crying on my shoulders when you did not follow the rules. You could have saw me in a week, but you didn't have enough control as a man to understand, 1, you're blessed and highly favored to be married. You're blessed and highly favored to have a woman under your belt that's a sex worker and that is doing what she needs to do to satisfy you. That means I'm picking up the phone calls when you want. I'm sending the videos that you need because you're in that bracket that requires that. But that also, as your part as a man, kind of requires you to have some type of self-discipline to not put yourself in situations. So long story short, his wife finds out. She sees he got robbed for the $1,400. She sees that he's been cash shopping and selling me the money back to make up for what he got robbed. Because my thing is, if you go be boo-boo the fool over there, now you got to come bring me back mine. I'm the queen of the castle. You can't give a peasant what a peasant deserves and not fold that 2-3 times over for me. So now she sees all this information. And I say to him, I'm like, hey, before we got into this agreement, you knew that there was no leaving me. When I'm on your income, I'm on your income. So what are we going to do about the fact that now she knows? He says, we're not doing anything. She's not divorcing me. She's not going anywhere.
Oh,
shit. Everybody plays
So I say
their
that as to say,
position.
I'd rather be a full-time paid sex worker than a full-time wife to any man
Any day
of the week.
Any day.
Any day.
wow.
Any day.
I would never trade places with
I
them.
would
Not for
never.
a day.
Because
Not for a
imagine
day.
standing on your grounds and knowing you still can't leave that man, and he knows that, to the point that he tells his mistress that. That's a sad life to live.
That's not even the status I want. Really.
I'm blown away.
I guess, having these people as your clients who are married, right?
Yeah.
Has that skewed the way you think about marriage?
I
Or is there other
absolutely-
things that
I
skewed
don't
your-
like married.
Chocolate.
I don't even like married men, right? I don't. You know that I don't even like to entertain them.
love
I
them.
play with couples. I'm a unicorn. I do play with couples. The only way I do entertain married men is with their woman involved. Like, I don't like to, even if I meet them by themselves, I won't play with you without your lady. Like that's my thing.
That's fine.
So
Shout out to you.
yeah,
Now,
I love
is that
that.
Shout out
also
to you.
lifestyle rules that makes you
That's
think
my
that
personal
way?
rules.
Okay,
that's
your
just my personal
rules.
thing of how I feel.
You're like a girl's
personally.
girl.
I'm a girl's girl. I love women. I like girls that like girls. So if I'm gonna entertain a couple, I would like for the woman to like women, not just do it because I'm
Right.
Come in.
to keep
Yeah.
it spicy. That's corny
Yeah.
to me. I would like for we all on the same page. We all entertaining each other. We all have fun with each other, and then we take it from there.
Sorry, I
What was
looked.
your question again?
You
So,
opened
like,
it. I was
did
looking.
it-
My bad.
I've been
I can't
I've been
move.
No,
I'm gonna
she-
sit here
you know what?
I caught it. I was
No,
like,
please,
You know
please
why?
don't. I told her, not you looking.
I did. I
I'm trying to give her signs like
did. She keeps touching them, bro. That's one of my hards. When women touch their
But
own
wait,
shit.
but you know what's
sorry,
so
that
crazy?
bothers
I love it.
You know what's so crazy? Before we got here, I was like, babe, are you sure you want to wear that? I said, you know, it's a podcast and it's going to be on Instagram. I said, I know we're normally flossing, but are you sure? I said, baby, that nipple's already saying hello. She said,
That was just
okay.
with the bathing suit. I was like, I'm
okay.
gonna have other clothes on. We should be
your
good.
nipples like, I want to say hi.
They always
I want to get on the podcast today. Hello. Her nipples like, hello.
So, what I was asking is, like,
Yeah.
did it skew your view on marriage? Because you said
Absolutely.
yes. And she said no.
Absolutely.
Or
No,
you
I
said
said
yes.
I don't deal with the marriage on that
okay.
level.
Okay.
But it definitely skewed the view.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think for me though, doesn't that depend on the type of man and his values, like his discipline levels? Because, like, say my homeboy today was talking about a situation.
Okay.
Let me be.
Try to be incognito.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Where his friend, we were talking about the fact that we like to work, and he was like, "Yo, sometimes if you're out in the streets doing your thing in the streets, you can't. It's whack to retire because your wife always knows where you are, and you can't kind of like disappear." And I was like,
But what are you disappearing from?
so that he can go do his things with the girls.
But why
Then
does it
you
have to
need
be
to
a
not have a
secret?
wife.
Why can't it be
I don't know.
transparent?
I don't know.
Because that works too.
But my point was, what's the point of being married if that's the thing? Like,
right.
That's
Right.
my point.
I was like,
Transparent.
that's not. So we had seen this girl. He's like, yo, go talk to her. I was like, yo, bro, honestly, I'm
not your
engaged.
thing.
Yeah.
I
Your
don't.
lane.
I don't care about other women.
Stay in your
Like,
lane. That's
I
it.
think that the biggest thing that I've learned being a sex worker, right, is that men love their ego stroked and they love to be respected, whatever that looks like for them, whether that's their kink, whether that's talking, whether that's physical touch. They want to be respected in that area. But what I don't think that most men get is that with women, we're not engined by the body. We're engined by the mind. So if you grab a hold to a woman's mind, you have the most powerful thing. Like, and this might sound crazy what I'm about to say, but I promise you, any real woman, you can ask her, she could sleep with 100 men. That would not faze her. But if, say, for example, you're the man who has her mind, you have a hold of everything that makes up that woman.
Okay.
And I think that
Absolutely.
most men step over that opportunity for, like, I always hear that people say, oh, they want a divine feminine woman. They want a divine feminine woman. They want a woman that's soft. They want a woman that's this, that, and the third. But I don't think that most men realize that they don't create a safe space for women to be that. Every time women open their mouth and they speak, it's like, oh, you're chatting. Oh, you're being annoying. So it's like where most women will give you whatever kink you want, whatever the case
Fantasy
may
that
be.
you
Fantasy,
desire. Absolutely.
threesome, no matter what it
Absolutely.
is. All you have to do is make space for that woman to speak.
Listen to her.
That's your
it.
superpower as a man.
That's it.
And I know it's going to grind your gears. And I know it's going to make you uncomfortable. And I know logic as a man every time will make you feel like, what the fuck is she talking about?
but
let that girl cook because that pussy going to be 10 times
That's
better when
only
you're done.
I can say this. That's only an ego when
all
ego
I'm saying.
exists. Because when there's no ego with that man, he's gonna bow. He's gonna bow,
the last
and
time
he's
you
not
found a
gonna
man
bow
with no
as
ego?
a simp.
Can I-
He's not
can
gonna
I
bow
jump
as
in?
a simp. He's gonna bow as the man that want to provide you with everything that you need to make him.
Can I jump in
have
here real
one.
quick, ladies? May I jump in here real quick, ladies? I do not necessarily disagree,
Okay.
but I believe as men, when we have provided a certain lifestyle or have been, I think women tend to get bored, or women I think there's a break in communication over time
Yes.
where people stop checking in with where they are today. What has changed for me today? What I need from you today? Or some conversations become like you've heard it over and over again, and I did
Repetitive.
that last week. So why is it still a thing this week?
Well, consistency.
And so a lot of times at home, you're not getting that thing that makes you want to continuously show up. And that goes for women.
Yeah.
And but it
Ways.
also goes for
both
men.
ways, yeah.
And so men are very, very simple. Suck our dick. Show us a certain type of desire.
Can I challenge
Show
you?
us- So I don't, yes, but what I am saying is not to challenge you.
Okay.
I just think that there's
No,
two
it's a
sides
fact. It's
of
a
the
fact.
coin.
Right.
And
It's a
it
fact.
just winds up in a situation where, like, for instance, what was that? Oh, man. We joined this paired app, me and my fiance. And it's funny that sometimes when the paired app asks me questions about her, I get them wrong. Because we're not asking each other these questions, or like maybe the questions that I'm answering were things that she like last year.
Right.
But she's past that now, and she's like something else, and I don't even know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so imagine that over a course of 20 years, or 2 homes, 3 kids, a dog. You know what I mean? I lost my mom. I'm not I don't feel as sexy as I did before I lost my mother. You coming in here hard after a long day's work. Right now, I don't want to fuck, is what a woman would say. But a guy, you're like, oh, she's not fucking me.
Can I challenge you?
Yeah, of course.
Imagine how much harder that is for a man or a woman who's a sex worker who spends most of their time being a sex worker.
Yes, agreed. We were just speaking to Sir Marvelous about that last week. So if you think that being a normal person, right, is really extremely hard dating, being a sex worker is really extreme hard dating.
I can imagine.
It's you're constantly stuck between, am I a Pokemon? Is he trying to catch them all? You're constantly you're constantly stuck between, can this person feed my mind in the way that I need? Because I'm constantly given a different version of myself or a different mask of myself based off of what this particular client needs. I have found that I am an amazing sex worker. I am a horrible person to date. Why? Because when it comes to dating, education, I'm probably at like a 3rd, 5th grade level where most people are at like college because I spent most of my time working. So when I think about being a sex worker and I think about dating, I think about how we have such a disadvantage versus most people who, when they're, I wouldn't say the word complaints, but let's just use that. When their complaints are at a certain level, our complaints are like, can this person just see that our job is just a job without it being crucified on us or any backlash once they start to like us as a person? You understand what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I do.
I know that being a sex worker, I'm sure dating is very hard because it's hard for us when we're even on, me and Loon, because we're the only single person, but when we're even on the show, right? Because some men will just, for me, some men will just assume that I'm on timing and stuff like that. And I'm just like, this is a show at the end of the day. I walk out the door and
it's for entertainment purposes.
I get paid to do this.
Right.
So I'm going to give you the entertainment. Right. But like when I get off the screen, that's it. I'm a normal, regular, person. Like
people really negate the fact that you're human regardless of what you are. You could be an actor. You could be a singer. You could be a cop. You're human at the end of the day.
Right,
People really don't know how to separate that.
No.
So in whatever room you're in, trying to date and trying to get somebody to see the real you outside of and block all of the things out. Because those other things are probably what attracted them to you in the first place.
Absolutely. And then
goddamn bell.
And then they want to dim that light.
I've been in situations where being a sex worker, right? I've been in situations where they see, oh my God, she's amazing. She fulfills every fantasy. I want to lock her down to myself. And it's just like, bruh, you know what I do. Like, you can't just tie me up and put me in a chair.
Right.
And then you have people that's the opposite of that. Right. So it's really, really hard to get somebody to see the real you.
Everybody want to put me in the basement.
Everybody want to lock us up and throw away the keys.
You suck my dick too good. You going to
you ain't gonna suck nobody else's dick like that. God damn it.
The way y'all talk though, this fantasy crib, this crib of desire, this community of cum.
That's not my fantasy. That's who I am. Like, if you're my man, you could never be my man if we can't fuck 5 times a day. It's bare minimum. Like, and the guy, yeah, absolutely, ma'am. And the guy that I'm head over heels for, baby,
5 times a day. Why?
Let me get my
Don't
pussy
you
up.
work?
I do.
You have to fuck other people.
I do.
Like,
and I'ma still pull up while your kid is in school, while you're on that conference call on Zoom, and I'm sucking dick while it's on mute and the camera's off. What's good? I have needs to meet. Okay.
Let's go.
Bring that mic around. I love my man for that.
2 questions. First, where do you get the energy? How do you get the
how many
energy
Celsius
for
do you
that?
drink?
It's natural energy. It's natural
If
energy.
it makes you happy, let me tell you something.
Do y'all not
Whatever
see
brings
my
you
face every
happiness,
time?
whatever brings you happiness, you will always have the energy for.
Okay, now about the pussy though. Cause like after like having sex, especially multiple times.
Listen.
Let
me just make this clear to y'all.
See, that's the thing.
Hold on.
That's
as a sex worker, everybody does not please you. First of all, you're there as their pleasure. Everybody don't please you. So as much times as I could fuck somebody, I'm not pleased.
You just
until
brought
I
it.
fuck my thing. And
So
that
wait.
will knock me out.
I just want to know. I just want to
Say
know
that
what this
question
guy
again
did.
for me.
Very quickly, Bella.
Okay.
You want sex 5 times a fucking day.
Yes.
You
And the
fucked
That's
Brickzilla
asking too
for a
much.
day and didn't want to fuck for a month. What the fuck? I'm used to 5 times a day. What you gonna tell me? Yo, this nigga fucked my shit up.
You know what I mean? No,
I can't
because
fuck you for
I
a
think
month.
that's where connection comes in. I think when you have the right connection with the
I
right
agree.
person, you just gonna want to pounce them
all the
day
time.
anyway.
Yeah.
So answering my
That's
question.
happiness.
Yes.
Can you answer that question? How do
Say it to me again, please, my love.
I can't remember what my question.
You said like after a while your pussy gets sore.
Or like it's gets tighter, or
Okay,
after
so
having
the
sex
few
with-
times that me and the person who I'm thinking about right now, the few times that it did get sore or like it did whatever, we still kept going.
That's what I'm saying. That don't stop nothing.
Like he'll
Happiness
eat
is
me on my
happiness.
cycle.
Like,
We're
yeah.
having sex on my cycle. Like it's
I love that for you because
bow
I'll be out
bow
after.
bow bow.
I'll
We're
be
gonna
out
talk
the-
about that later.
I'll be out after round 2.
That's happiness.
I can't. Great
Oh, wow,
sex.
you felt offended. He said,
what?
I can't.
No. I'm really speaking about my own. Great sex is like exercise. It's like really a lot.
But where does it
It's
start at for
sweating.
you? The mind? Because
But
I
it's
think for
something
me,
that you
great
enjoy
sex
doing. That
starts
if
at
you're a
the
good
mind
double
for
dutch
me.
jumper, right? If you jump double dutch really good, and even when you're tired, you're like, I can still go. I can, especially if you're in the battle. Don't let nobody challenge you.
Oh, yeah,
You're going
the Aries in
again.
me.
Like that's what you. If you love to do it, that's what you're gonna do. You do what you love.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I do like that.
I
Now,
got to. I just wish I had
You will. Once you get inspired,
stamina.
you will.
It's crazy.
stamina.
5 times
Inspiration
a
is
day.
amazing.
And then how do you keep that inspiration going? 5 times. That's 25 times. That's 35 times
Well, I
this
think
week. 35.
that-
How 40 minutes? 30-minute runs?
That's why I said to me, like, if you have my mind, you got everything on lock.
What I will say
do
is
want to
this.
speak on that though,
Yeah.
really quickly, Tahoe. She is definitely right when she says that, right?
I agree.
Because like I remember when at one point me and my ex
Whoever.
were just like we were going through our
Yes.
shit, and I went out and I fucked 1 or 2 people, and I was just like,
It
ain't the
doesn't
same.
hit.
It don't
hit.
hit like that.
The dick be hella sloppy.
it don't.
The dick be
hit.
And if
hella
it's not your
sloppy.
person,
You're
if it's not your
super-
person,
you're
you
super
automatically
disattached.
mentally have detached from
Yeah,
that
you're
person.
mad detached. It
that's
doesn't
not your
give.
person.
It doesn't
That's
give.
when they say like
So
women,
that's why a lot of sex workers can just keep it work based. And
Because
that's it,
we're not
because they don't
attached.
have that
Right.
connection with that person.
and they say that women mentally, when we're done with a relationship, we check out mentally first.
That's it.
And then we
because
physically
we're
leave.
mental people.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to comment on that real quick because that was
No, I
that was
mean-
a read.
I
Hello.
totally I love that. I love that. I guess that love feeling. You know you're connected to
You
a
know your
person. And men
person.
do the
I
same
didn't
thing.
realize that until a year ago.
You're in
know your
love?
I was
Person.
very desensitized. Like being a heavy sex worker, I don't think that I realized like how important or how much I like companionship,
Connection.
talking, intimacy, cuddling.
Yeah.
I was very much like the type of girl in the lifestyle, face down, ass up, hard dicks only, or get the fuck away from my
I think being a
pussy.
sex worker
Very
does
aggressive.
that though. I think being a sex worker definitely desensitizes us from that having that connection with somebody, because when you do have that connection with that person,
It'd be
that
fire.
value is top tier compared to other else. So,
Have you ever
like, I
met a
agree.
guy that wanted to be with y'all that was understanding and able to deal
Absolutely.
with sex work like continuously?
It's not easy.
I've met those
people are human.
That
But
you
I
like
don't
that?
know how long that really lasts,
what I'm
to be
saying.
honest with you. I don't really know how long it lasts. I've met people that was like, oh, I can't deal with that. And then I met them, they spent the block and was like, fuck it, I'll deal with whatever, because they just value the person.
Right.
But I don't know how long they can really, 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 really deal with it if they're not a part of that world. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how long
Even
that
in
will
the world,
last.
you don't find that some men
In the
not
world,
hard
it's a
in the
little.
world.
I think it's easier in the
No, it's
world
not.
because they understand
Men have
more.
egos.
They have egos, but when they're on the same level as you, as they've had everything, they've tapped into these things, they know what they want and what they don't want.
I
When they've
think-
reached a mature level, just like in any other relationship, if you guys are on the same level, mature-wise, I think that it lasts a lot longer than with somebody that doesn't understand that.
I think the problem comes in when your core values are different. Yeah. See, the thing about it is people can lifestyle all they want. Yeah. They can party, they can swing, they can do all of those things to figure out themselves while on their own self journey. But once they find a woman that has like a certain light, a certain frequency, a certain cleanliness, a certain steez to them, right? They want to lock that down immediately. And I think that's where the problem comes in. It's like, you knowing that you want to lock me down before I even hit my exit of my journey. Yeah. So now you're moving a little bit more quicker than me.
I love
because
that.
men are very clean cut. Yeah. They know whether you're going to be just a nut, just a fuck. They know whether they want to marry you. They know whether your light is radiant enough where they can build with you. Deal with it, And I think the problem comes in when men see that in certain women and they're like, let me snatch you out the game.
Try to change it.
No.
Yes.
Give me a minute to see what you see.
Right.
Give me a minute to hit your frequency. What you was gonna say?
No, I totally agree with you. But is that his fault for knowing what he wants and wanting it, and then you're already saying I'm not ready for that yet? So you might accept him where he is right now, but mentally, you're a student of the game. You're married to the game right now. I'm married to my clients. I'm married to my schedule. I'm married to the benefits. I'm married to the freedom. And what you want is to kind of possess me. Down, You really want me to be yours, and I can't,
and that's the problem.
Because I'm the game.
But that's the problem, though. Right? We don't own people.
Yes.
We don't own people.
We are experiences that bypass each other.
We do not own
so this is what I want
to.
I want to know this from the ladies. What if he's in the game too? Have you ever felt jealous, possessive over a man that did show up ready to go? He understood your lifestyle, but he was also in the lifestyle. Because I think y'all understand that about each other. I think y'all understand that about each other.
Who would you say is the closest man that came to that?
Are you being messy?
I would say best friend.
Okay.
I would say best friend.
So you want to be a messy?
No, I would say best friend is the closest
my
person
best
that came to that.
Yeah. He, I could honestly say he saved my life.
Absolutely.
He kept me being true to myself during my darkest moments.
And he's a part of that
unicorn,
world.
and he's not somebody that you can obtain.
You cannot
he's not
lock
a man
him
that
down
you could be with.
So
he's a sex worker.
He
sprinkles light that upgrades you, and then
he flies away.
And then he flies away, right? Like a mythical
on to the next. On to the next.
Has that ever made you feel like, I want him, but I know I can't?
No.
Absolutely not. That's my best friend.
Okay.
He's great to even be that person, to be honest with you.
But the one guy in the lifestyle that I did want to be with, that I really was like, he fire. I like, don't judge him. Girl, you already know who. Shut up.
Oh, you already know I don't like the answer. I ain't even hearing who.
The one guy.
I'm crying.
The one guy that I really
that nigga?
Yeah, that nigga.
Girl,
I love him.
Oh God.
We'll talk about this off camera.
Yeah, she never be still for him.
No, his nickname is that nigga. The one guy, we always have codes for everything. They'll never know who they bees. But that nigga, the one guy, he was like 95%. Like he could have took me out the game. I don't
understand how.
But that don't matter. But how I look and who I am are two different people. But the one thing that I will say is emotional safety. It just goes back to that one thing. Like, I'm not fighting. I'm not going back and forth with you. Like, I do think I'm the sugar honey iced tea. And if I give a boundary, you got to respect it.
Love that. Love that. Can I? So I have.
Ain't that nigga on timeout right now? Oh, okay.
I do have two questions.
Niggas be on timeout though.
All the time.
Niggas be on timeout though.
The ones that you sacrifice everything for. They on timeout.
They be on timeout.
I don't like them type of niggas. My niggas behave. I don't have those fucking problems.
I mean,
everybody misbehaves.
But sometimes niggas.
Not my niggas. My niggas behave. They don't even want to see me upset.
They misbehave, but they got big bags, so it helps. The apologies go crazy.
So is it a bag? Have you ever had like makeup sex, angry sex?
Oh, hell yeah.
I can't do that.
Really?
I'm too emotional.
On Valentine's Day this past year, I tried to sit my pussy on this man's face. You gonna give me some dick, nigga.
Ooh.
What do you mean?
Why
are you mad at them?
I attempted to rape that man.
What? Hold on. Why? How? Y'all was mad at each other?
We did. We had a little dispute, and I was like, but it's Valentine's Day, and I paid for this hotel. Come up off that dick, sir.
Toxic.
And what? He was like, no?
Yeah. I sumo wrestled him.
You sumo wrestled him?
I did, and then I got tired. I did.
And he didn't give. Yo, he's like, was he a Pisces? What is he?
He's a Libra.
But wait, so he literally, you fought him for the dick, and he was like.
He runs, so he got some strong ass legs. But the point was, I was trying. I sure did swipe my little clit on his nose, and he was like, "Are you serious?" Yes, sir.
Yo, that's mad funny.
That's so crazy.
No, you know how mad you gotta be to have a chick rubbing her pussy on your nose,
right?
and you like,
my niggas don't act like that. They can't fight back this pussy.
He was good.
Absolutely not.
Move. Yo, nuts.
That's a strong nigga.
Cause I do BDSM,
question,
so I don't want to hear it. Like,
so the question, this was the question. You never answered this question I asked you. You blow men's minds all the time, the things that you do. I have two questions. The first one, what's the last time, and not Brazilla, where a man did a sexual trick, something sexually with you, that blew your fucking mind?
what was the last time?
Yeah, or something, the best time.
Like,
the best
you want me
time.
to explain it?
Yes, I want to know. Because she said being beaten up.
She got her ass beat.
Mm-hmm. When was the last time you walked away like, wow? Or the best time you walked away like, wow?
Is when you got your ass beat?
No. So there's this ex that I dated that I will never forget about his anal play with, like, I don't know, something about his private part, my booty hole. It just went crazy. Like, and I think about it to this day. And it's been about 8 years now.
Damn.
I just want a man that could do me in my culo the same way he can.
What was it about it? Was he pounding on it? What was it?
It was just the Rico Suave, like the smoothness to it. Like, it just always gave, he knew what he was doing from start to finish. Like, he knew how to relax my mind first, then he knew how to relax my body, then he knew how to slide in that booty. It just, like, he knew his stages.
Yeah.
It's like,
Experience man
like
is
it was
always
just
12 anal play over here.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Right.
Please do not bring
And
that
I
man
think
into this
for
conversation.
me, I've just been chasing that
Kind of a high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's experience.
that experience.
Yeah.
Not that let me put it in your butt and you're over there like, oh my God, is it
Right.
gonna bleed in the morning?
Wait.
I need a man that's gonna be like, let me make love to you, but I'm gonna sit up. Let me tell you, you ain't never seen an arch like this one.
I'd like to see it.
Like this one.
Sorry.
Assume the
I'm sorry. It's hot in here. My bad.
I think
It's
that
hot.
it would be that for me. If I could find a man who could just get up in
What
my
do guys?
booty hole like
So
that.
what do guys do wrong? Like, obviously, you just said don't prepare it.
They
but
try to please
They're
themselves.
aggressive.
Yeah, they try to please themselves.
For me, I don't like how certain men talk to me, like, especially in the lifestyle. It's the aggression. Like, I've heard some barbaric things while being in the lifestyle. And for me, being into BDSM, like, okay, like, it was this one event that I was at, and I played with a few people, and then the guy was like, oh, they're gonna tear your coochie tonight. And I was like, no, actually, I will butt fuck you. Like, don't play with me. Like, I went off into some BDSM shit because I'm like, how are you not being a gentleman? And how is it that you're looking at 30 guys in a room and comparing what the quality of my pussy can take?
Yeah,
You
I don't
don't know
like
what
that.
the fuck my
don't like
vagina
that.
can take.
I don't like
You
that.
don't know. So for you
like
to
that.
sit there and think that I'm about to be sledding out, when the reality of it is that my throat is so deep and it goes so many mileages, and looking at some of y'all ethnicities, I can tell that y'all don't have a chance with me outside of this mouth. It's beyond me. Like, I'm giving head to about 15 of y'all in here, and y'all sucking y'all thumbs in the corner. Like, after, like, come on,
Put 'em to
baby.
bed,
I'm
night.
only reaching about 7 of these dicks at the end of the night.
And they night.
Jesus Christ.
But y'all so used to these mid girls, these girls that don't freak off for fun and passion, and I do it because I love it. Because when it's no longer fun, don't do it. Y'all don't know.
So you've had success. One of the things that you desire is somebody that can blow that booty hole up the right way. The right way. I believe that's what you said.
You said Rico Suave, the booty.
Rico Suave, the booty hole.
What's the best situation that you two have endured together?
Oh, it's so many. And
What's
some
one that you
if
still
tell
Chocolate?
on
What's
us,
one that you
I might
still-
get in trouble.
I don't know. We go back to that fireman.
I never got the dick. I never got this man. Oh my God.
That fireman was
The
amazing.
dick is so good. I spiritually know it's good.
What happened?
I was a voyeur that
The
night.
fireman was-
So I was out on commission.
What did he do? What did he do while the party was ending? What did he do? Tell the people.
I'm not.
No, tell the people now.
Tell the people what he did when the party.
People your blessing.
I didn't even know that was so. They like, all right, the party ended. We in the room, in a private room. They like, the party ending, y'all. He's like, extend it
Again. And
They
again.
was like, you gotta pay right now. Extend it right now.
He was in. Can I get up real quick? He was in that joint like, here's the money.
He was not pulling up.
Here's the money.
He was not gonna pull up. That man swiped my ass around. I'm like,
word to mommy. My man's was in it. Here's the money, here's the money, boss.
While he was in that shit.
While he was in her.
And stayed in it.
he would
And
not
stayed in it.
stop.
It never slipped out.
He would not
I was
stop.
looking. I couldn't get none. I was like,
Man, go ahead. Shout out to Mr. Fireman.
Shout out to
Shout out
Mr.
to
Fireman.
Shout out to the fireman. It sounds like
to the
something I
fireman.
would
Whoever
do.
you
they
may
be
be.
putting out fires. Let me tell you.
What? That
Damn.
was a good night.
You want to go into 106 and Dart?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
I do want to do that.
No, that's too horny?
That's too horny, but not. Just give me 1 second. I do have
Yeah.
a question. You guys want this community, this cum community. You have this cum community in your house. You have it, right? What's something that you haven't done that you really want to do?
We was just talking about what we're about to do, right? So we're about to have
How long?
a sleepover,
Aww.
and with some
I'm
of
saying
our
all, but I know
with some of our
something
baddies. So that because like we always trying to do content, and it's very hard for us to get our schedules all aligned. So we're trying to have a sleepover with some of our baddies. And do some things, and we want to go live so that we can have our viewers tap in, all of our different viewers tap into one platform, and make some fantasies come true.
So you remember how we played your game, right? And it was, I think it was lesbian concept was number 1 and ebony women was number 3, and that's how we won the final round. So we kind of just want to cultivate a sleepover environment with a bunch of beautiful ebony women and let our viewers, our fans, our people kind of see what girlies really do when the men aren't around.
Wow.
Is that what y'all really be doing when the men aren't around? Because this girl
Maybe
love her
sitting on
ladies' night.
faces and things like that. Who knows? We're either giving
Explore each
facials
other.
or, getting our
One
faces
thing I'm
sat
actually
on.
in the process of promoting for next year, Hedonism, which is where I just came from in Jamaica, is a glam bang with Sir Lisa's, where the women get to gang bang on me with their dildos. So I think that would be so fun.
Yo,
So fun.
the bomba clock.
I already have the bed straps and the Amazon cart. She will not be a free woman. She can't run.
Oh my
She can't run.
I actually have a peg in here for women.
Is it
Where-
behind a top?
Huh?
Up top?
No, I'm talking about the one where you stick there's a thing that goes in you, and then it comes around and wraps around your clit.
Oh,
and then it's a
yes.
dick.
You ever seen that one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I have it here somewhere. I don't know where it's at. But yeah, I love watching her peg. But y'all not really good fuckers. Are y'all great fuckers? Are y'all great peggers or strappers?
I never sent you any of my links, have I?
Wow.
No,
Okay.
I'd
Yeah.
love to see it.
2 episodes ago, we were talking about how I was pegging a man,
Okay.
and I had to stop because, like,
Why?
my stroke game was terrible.
Really?
My
So I learned that
stroke
female
game
stroke game is not the
amazing.
best. Like I got pegged by a female in Jamaica, and she was like, "You put it in, you put it in," and I'm like, "Bitch."
That's what I'm saying.
No.
So I've learned that female stroking, so that's why I'm excited about this glam thing,
So
because
then
it might be a learning experience.
That
for me.
means that you ladies don't think about what, like, a woman's vagina when you stroke.
Well,
so when
with
you're
you,
doing a
it means
girl,
ass.
no,
Who's
no, no, no.
y'all?
I'm about to answer both of you guys.
Who's y'all?
So, okay, I'm a nerd. So when I think of like a woman's vagina, I think of her G spot. That it's more of a tilted up angle, right?
Yes.
So when I have a strap on and I'm doing a girl, I'm looking for that more tilted up angle because I want
Yes.
you to squirt, right?
Right.
And I want you to be happy while you're doing what you're doing. When you're talking about a man, however, you're talking about his rectal G-spot angle, which is more straight ahead with a slight tilt to it. And so that's kind of how you set that up. I done had men cream from their anal holes. Like, I've literally seen men orgasm.
It wasn't that I wasn't hitting it. It's the rhythm. My hip rhythm was just like off.
Your hips are tight? I have really loose hips.
Yeah, my hips are tight. But I work out.
I'll give you a one-on-one after really quickly on how to just make that thing
Team
pop.
might make the dream work.
I just want you to be your best.
Live your best life, being your best self.
What? Too much. My bad.
I want you to be great.
First of all, I love women.
First of all, I love women.
I love women.
Yeah.
A girl was trying to bag my girl the other day, and I asked her, I was like, what are y'all talking about? And she kind of got defensive, like, we weren't talking about nothing. I was like, no, like, I want to know. I'm like, yo, I like that. Like, it's never gonna be a time.
Is your woman into women?
Yeah. So I'm like, there's never gonna be a time where I'm gonna get like jealous about it, especially if she knows that I'm aware of it.
Don't let me
and
see
I'm
your
cool
girl.
with it.
Oh.
We've seen his
Good
girl.
Luck. Good luck.
I'm being funny. I'm being funny.
She ain't no slouch. I'm just telling you, she ain't no
It's
slouch.
chocolatey.
But yeah, I'm like, yo, talk to them. You ain't got to worry about me. I watch. So even just sitting here listening to y'all talk about it is a turn on for me because I like that shit. I like seeing women like women.
I didn't realize I was such a voyeur until you. I'm not gonna lie. When I just enjoyed her sexual faces, just enjoying a man, I was like, I could sit here and do. I don't ever have to put this coochie back on the market. I just want to be a fly on the wall.
Can I ask y'all a
Like,
question? So, all right. So the ladies, you want to do the glam bang. You obviously are pro at strapping women.
I just want dicks.
Say I
My
did
mouth.
do. Say if I was watching her with other girls, right? Would it be creepy if I jerk off right there?
No. I encourage
Why
that will
would it
send
be
me in
creepy?
a spiral.
You might get some
You
head
want
after
you must
that,
want
like-
me to squirt. Like
Do you think you don't think it'd be creepy?
So my thing
I
with
kind of feel like it's
seeing-
creepy. You
My
can back
thing
my
with-
shit out while y'all doing y'all shit.
Why?
Because
It's
it's supposed to be.
not.
I'm like a guest here.
Now it's energy.
That kind of added you into
Yes,
the mix.
it's
because
energy
I like to
being
see somebody pleasing
ping-ponged.
themselves.
But
and I
what
wanna
if they're
please
not?
them.
What if they're not into me being in the mix?
And
Like,
maybe
what if I said
everybody
this is a safe
won't
space?
be, but I'll encourage the fuck out of you. Exactly,
I'll
and
be
I'm gonna
into
let
it.
you know you're doing
Because if I
the
see
right
a man
thing.
pleasing himself off of me, I'm there. Like
I'm
a lot of
hyped.
men have sent me there. A lot of men enjoy seeing our videos, right? Because we have a video
Too much.
circulating, right, in the porn
Need to see it.
industry. You didn't see it?
Need to see it. Sorry, no, I
Oh,
didn't.
wow. You're definitely gonna see it. So a lot of people have showed me and told me like, oh, I seen your video. I seen your video. I seen you with Bella. I seen you with Bella, right? And I'm like, did you come off of it? They're like, oh my God, yes, I came. Like, I'm like, can you send me that? They're like, you want me to send you? I'm like,
Yeah,
Come
say
shot
my
video.
name in that
Send
nut
me it
video.
with them in the background, with me and us in the background of the video, and they like exploding. That is top
Come
tier.
shot videos are
Top
the
tier.
best.
Top tier.
Top tier.
Come
Say
shot
my
to
name.
you.
Well, I
is
noticed
top-
that.
Tell me how much you want me to do more.
Right.
I want to hear
I
it.
would do it.
Look me in my eyes when you
Definitely.
say it. Say
Let me
Bella
see it
comes.
explode.
Can you do some more? He just got a little. He said so happy.
When we said cut.
Look over here. I'm like,
Their
Don't
camera's watching.
look
I was
at
like,
me.
Focus.
You see how fast
So
you
as
got
a-
lost? It's a dangerous place. Everybody love a nasty girl.
oh shit.
When she a baddie and a nasty.
What I do know is that a lot of times, so the reason I asked that question is because a lot of times now she used to be on dating sites and she would have me in the profile,
Okay.
but the women that like women don't give a fuck about your nigga.
Nah.
So you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I know you got a man, but what's up? What you doing?
Yeah.
Right? And so now I say, hey, I'm cool. Y'all don't want to engage with me, but y'all allow me to watch. And now I'm backing meat out. It's like, yo, your man is mad, like, hello.
Right.
But why would you entertain that? Like, it goes to the part where everybody playing in their lane. Like, why would you entertain somebody that wants just the female? Like, me personally, like, that's cool. If that's what y'all into. But if you're into trying to find a unicorn or trying to find a third or trying to find somebody that want to entertain you both, then that filters out the person that just says, oh, I just want you to fuck your nigga. Just the same way as it would just the same way as it would filter out a nigga that says, I just want you to fuck your nigga. It filters out those people.
Why? What is my number one reason for not sleeping with couples? If you remember,
you just want to fuck with the females.
No, I am not a lesbian. I love dick. Stop. Slow
you just
down.
want the bitches.
I do. I love them. I do. And I do. But the thing about it, though, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, girl. Don't do me like that. But the thing about it is sometimes I find in the lifestyle and with couples is the woman's doing most of the spiritual work and she is showing up and being like the best partner, but the guy isn't. He's kind of like simping and manipulating that. So there have been a lot of couples that I wanted to play with.
Yeah.
But when I looked into that man's eyes or when I spoke with him for more than 5 minutes, I realized he had no substance. And the older that I get, because we never talked about how I got into the lifestyle.
No, we didn't.
But the older that I get, the more that I find that if you don't have something up here, if you don't have something to bring to the table, if you're not taking trips, if you're not going to museums, if you're not stimulating my mind, you're going to get the Sahara Desert dry pussy version of me. Like, that's all you're getting. And if I'm not chasing you out of my own ego, you're definitely getting dry pussy out of me. So a lot of times I find I like the women and then I come off more of more as like a lesbian because it's like, I want to fuck with her. But your man's, he got some work to do on his spirit. And I think that's the part that's never talked about when it comes to poly, when it comes to lifestyle people, when it comes to all of that. Like, if y'all are not actively during the week doing y'all shadow work and y'all personal work and getting rid of that trauma, it shows up to people who actually do the work every day. And you come across as toxic and threatening. And it doesn't matter how much my freak flies. If I don't feel as a woman, you're not a safe space, spiritually, physically, or emotionally, I'm not fucking with you.
Do you think
And
that
that's
men
my
have that
biggest
gauge?
default. Huh?
Do you think that men have that gauge where he can see women that need to do shadow work?
No. Men operate 10
Definitely
years
not.
behind us. So most men probably won't understand what shadow work is
heavily
until about
transparent
40,
about
45.
I think you're severely mistaken.
No.
How many men date a chick and really be into her, and then after dating her for a while, he just start fucking her? He's not like thinking about taking her on dates, or he don't want to talk on the phone like that.
I've been
it's because
proposed to 5 times, married once.
but
I
we-
would not know.
We look at what's going on here and your decisions and the way you live just as much. Like, we do it all the time. Men always gauge whether you hear wife material, you hear shit like that all the time. It's the same thing. It's like, yo, shorty is not there. Like, she's great. She's a great time, but she's not there for me to even take seriously like that. I believe it's the same conversation. No?
I don't believe
Maybe.
that to a certain extent, only because one, they only find that out after a few encounters with that female. That's not off of a first gist type of thing. And even if they did find out off of a first gist, that still didn't stop them from pursuing her further. So it doesn't give her the intuition of, oh, he's not going to deal with me on this level if I'm not fulfilling him on that level. It doesn't give that. It just gives, or even if you just want to fuck, like, women get that intuition as well. So it doesn't give, any value towards it. Like, okay, she needs some work done. I'm not going to fuck with her. No, she needs some work done. I'm still going to fuck her, but she needs some work done.
This pussy is great.
Pussy is
And
pussy.
it
And crazy as pussy is
leaves
how
false
great?
hope. It ultimately leaves false hope because now you may or may not be sleeping with a woman who's spiritually educated or not, right? And now this woman whole time is thinking that she's building something with you, but you're just here for the fuck. And that's where my favorite line comes in. You have to be for fucking real with yourself. Like, at the end of the day, if nothing else, be for real with yourself. As a man, when you understand that there's no longevity with that woman, it's your obligation as a man to do a check-in and say, hey, this is what I see, this is what I don't see, but this is what we could be, and create those boundaries. People are just frolicking and lollygagging over sex. They play games.
I agree.
That's not how you do things.
I definitely agree with that.
I definitely agree with that. I think that men are not good with communicating that, but it's also because our success rate at communicating that has not been rewarded. We have not had great success with saying, hey, I think a woman can say, hey, I just want to fuck, or I'm just chilling, and the nigga's still like, like, okay, cool, like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? 8 o'clock, whatever time, you want some Henny, white Henny? You know what I mean? Whatever. But when a guy says that to a woman, more times than not, she gets turns off. She changes. The pussy don't get as
I'm
wet
a sex
anymore.
worker, and
The
I let
head
you know
doesn't
that
get
first.
wet
And
anymore.
men still will try to trap me.
Yeah.
Like,
Right, exactly.
I lead with because my thing about it is I want you to have a choice and how you handle me and how you deal with me. So the first thing I'm going to lead with is, hey, I'm in the porn industry. Hey, I'm a sex worker. Whatever you choose to do with that information is on you. Now, the problem with me and dating men comes in with 6 months down the line, 8 months down the line. Oh, you're better than sex work. Oh, you're better than, you could do anything in the world. Actually, motherfucker, I know that. I come from generational money. I grew up in a 2-parent household. I'm a PK kid. I'm a preacher's kid. I chose this life. This life didn't choose me, and I enjoy it. So stop trying to uproot me from me frolicking and being a hoe.
Hold degrees holders over here.
Degrees and all, baby girl.
Like we
I
love
own
it here.
property. I own
We love it here.
Airbnbs. I'm about to get my master's and fucking business in 2025. Like, come on now. Clearly, this was a business move.
Right.
Sex work is a $1 trillion business.
Hello.
I want my piece of the pie.
Hello.
That's all.
All right.
That's it.
Courtney.
Yeah.
You okay over there?
I'm fine. I'm just listening.
My heart's been like this half the episode.
It's been an amazing show so far.
He needs a colada pen.
I told you.
It's been an
I
amazing
told you,
show.
right?
Like, this has been a really good show.
We have 2 segments that we do.
Yep.
One is in the episode. One we take out of the episode.
Okay.
Courtney leads them both.
Yep.
So we're going to look over at Courtney, and we're going to enter into...
That's too horny.
That's too horny!
So we come across... Yep.
She actually needs a bathroom break.
Oh,
Can we write
bathroom
that
Why you
down?
gonna put that on camera?
No, we can't know.
I whispered
Everybody,
it.
please.
I whispered it, y'all. Nah.
Tahoe, I think I'm a little addicted.
You a what? A little addicted?
I'm a little...
To whose little dick? What are you talking about?
First of all, we don't play little dicks over here. But I'm a little addicted.
A little
To this Epiphany.
The Epiphany oil got you.
Oh, the
Wait.
clit arousal oil?
Yes. Wait, so are you using it by yourself or are you using it with a partner?
This time I used it on my own.
You use it by yourself.
I used it by myself this time.
And it works the same?
I feel like I squirted maybe a little harder. Just a little bit.
Yo,
This was amazing.
This is why I be telling men to incorporate things. First of all, mad times that women are by themselves, y'all are nutting crazy in 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
And we be back there going stupid, pulling hair, smacking ass, all that, and no orgasm. But if y'all have this cheat code.
The cheat code.
So is it really a cheat code? Like,
I think it is. Like I said, I put 1 or 2 drops on the clit. I like moved around a little bit, moved my hips around a little bit, let it sit for like maybe 5 minutes, and then I took a toy and
got to it. Not the rose though.
not. I know I fucking hate this.
So you how long did you play?
I think I played with myself for maybe like 3 minutes. Because toys just get me there quick. It's if it's a clitoral, because it was a clitoral stimulating toy. If I had a dildo, then it would have lasted me longer. But that with this,
you felt a tingling motion.
oh, the tingling,
You're tingling, baby. Go ahead, baby.
Tingling,
You're tingling, baby. Need
Go
no
ahead,
head, baby.
So, they might have done something here with Epiphany.
Well, again, I keep telling men, use toys, incorporate the things that she likes. It's going to get her off. Most women, when the clit is aroused, gets them way more than penetration. And so this oil is actually doing way more than all the dick. Real quick, you ain't got to go get a vibrator if you don't want to. I personally love to go get the vibrators, but the clit arousal oil actually takes out the need to build them up because the clit already gets turned up. And right now, Epiphany is offering our listeners 20% off their order when you enter code hard or soft at tryepiphany.com. That's Epiphany, EPIPHANY, and use code hard or soft to get 20% off that delicious arousal serum. Tryepiphany.com, code hard or soft. The link is in this episode description. I really
20% off is a good percentage because most places will give you 10.
People like 5 because they're literally like, yo, we want women to have this.
Yeah. This isn't Delulu. 20% off of this, you're not Delulu if you buy this.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm hoping that y'all give us some reviews. I want to hear the fantastic moments that you had with the Epiphany arousal oil. Later, I'm all looking over in that camera, this camera. I don't know what the fuck going on.
You're not used to sitting on this side of the couch.
No, I'm like, who am I? Courtney? Am I Loon? Am I Dodge? Am I Trom? I don't know what the fuck going on.
Try Epiphany, y'all.
.com.
We are going into we're going into That's Too Horny.
That's Too Horny.
So, we're on the show. We're horny for about 2 hours.
Okay.
And I posed to Tahoe, do you think we have a right to say if something is too horny?
Okay.
Right. Being that we talk so much shit, I got dildos everywhere. We got floggers and fuck machines and all types of shit.
We have a right to say if something's too horny.
I don't know if we do.
I think we do.
Well, I mean, what is considered?
Yeah.
Oh, that's before the judge.
Oh, we the judge?
We just decide if something's
felt
too
like
horny.
having sex on my period was too horny.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Oh.
And it
depends on the day, not the first day, bitch.
Well, Courtney has some clips or something.
Some videos to show us.
So we are getting ready for our new segment. Let's see what happens. Are you okay, Chocolate?
Are these people talking to us?
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Oh.
Well, they're talking to us, but not really. So don't
Okay.
pay no attention to them.
Okay.
Don't get distracted.
So this
I've been
first
focused on
one
This is not my...
actually comes from, came from Sucker Free West.
Yeah.
From West? I know Sucker Free West.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Sucker Free West.
Hold on.
All right, what is this? Mocha Fest in Houston is
Oh, yeah.
wild.
See, that's why I grabbed my glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, is he getting head?
Is that a man?
Oh, wow.
that's a woman.
That's
No,
a few females.
I'm not too horny.
Oh, wow.
That sound about right. Nobody has the con.
Oh, wow. She pulled him. Okay.
So
We're
he
just
is at a
gonna-
pool party of some
We're just
sort,
going
or
to face that out.
Oh.
And that's me.
Yeah. So what's too horny about this?
I'm asking a question.
So basically, it's a bunch of people at Mocha Fest in Houston,
Horny as hell.
and they're at some type of bubble party, and a lot of people are giving each other head.
All right, that's a
is
lot.
dog.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Dog's tongue.
That is a lot.
Do you see that licking? That licking is lickety split.
Ma'am.
So I only asked if this was too horny because I don't know much about Mocha Fest. Is Mocha Fest a play party or is it not a play party? Is it a day party?
lifestyle event.
It's a
basically.
lifestyle event.
It's literally free. This is what people are there for.
Oh, so I
Am
didn't
right?
know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Before I saw this clip, I didn't know that.
Right.
So that's-
People that take videos of Mocha Fest, it's like,
That's kind of weird because if this is a party and like this is what happens here, then like why would you take a video of it?
but
To go viral on X.
That's weird
yeah.
though.
But to me, it's like it's a freedom thing.
Yeah.
It's like it's a lifestyle version of Pride.
Yeah.
It's just like, yo, we come out here to celebrate the fact that we are poly, or we like to swing, or we like to, you know what I mean? And
Someone
it's
said Mocha
kind of
Fest is
the
not a
life.
life. So Hito said Mocha
So
Fest
yeah, I
is
don't
not
know
a
Mocha
life-
Fest to be that party.
It's not a lifestyle
I
event.
think that Mocha Fest is bootleg version per se
That's what Hito says. So.
of that. Because they're not about that life, to my knowledge. The people that I've been to Mocha Fest before in Jamaica, it was just parties. It wasn't lifestyle.
I think the liquor was inspiring people, and that happens.
Now, I do think lifestyle inspires people, period. And people want to go viral off of the things that lifestyle people do without knowing what lifestyle people are really about. They don't know the mindset. They don't know the rules. They don't know how this game goes. And they just see a lot of sexual activity and they just think, let's just record.
So
then I would have to change my
saying
mind.
that it's really not.
It's not.
It's
not
a
right.
lifestyle party.
To my
That's what the
knowledge.
consensus is saying.
It's Black
So,
Fun Party. That's what I know it as, Kaya.
In the comments, Hito is saying Mocha Fest is not a lifestyle event, but people get active. It's a black travel group that got huge.
Right.
And Kaya is saying the same thing.
Right.
But don't they do Mocha Fest around the space where people go to hedonism at the same time?
But it's
and
not
it
a
becomes-
Hito. And
Yeah,
Hito
but
don't
those
even
are
like
two
those people.
different-
It's
yeah,
about that.
it's
Hito
two
don't like Mocha
different-
Fest at their resort because they're not about that lifestyle.
Yeah. So it gives the wrong idea. And see, the thing about it with lifestyle people and people who aren't lifestyle is it's a slippery slope
That
to rape.
judgment is serious.
If I'm being quite honest.
That judgment is real.
It's a slippery slope to rape because you'll have a girl who at one point thinks she's with it and then a nanosecond is no longer with it or fills out her element.
She'll be like an IG model who doesn't do anything.
I think it's just safer to deal with your people when it comes to things
Stick
like
to your
that.
tribe.
So then, is this too horny?
Is this too horny?
For Mocha Fest,
Absolutely.
yeah, I would
Absolutely.
say so. I would say so for Mocha
Did you not
Fest.
see that girl looking like a dog that was
I didn't like the way she was doing that.
So
It
my
was
thing,
aggressive. It was
so let me point this
aggressive.
out as far as lifestyle stuff is concerned, right? Me personally, personal lifestyle. I'm heavily in the porn industry. I'm heavily tested. Like I'm tested on a regular basis, and I have my paperwork. Like you want to see,
Yeah.
Like so, in order for my face to be knee down in somebody's pussy or both, I need to know that you're a clean person because this is my line of work. So you can't play
fuck that
with
up for me.
Exactly.
So I don't know that they had those conversations.
They did not have
before
that. I can tell you for a fact they probably did not have that
That's the
conversation.
difference
They
between
did
lifestyle
not.
They didn't.
and not for me. That's the difference.
Do you want me to send this in the?
Sure,
Okay,
please.
I'm sorry.
It
I'm
was
sorry,
straight
Discord.
up
I'll do it.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
I just want to
It
be
was
freaky and
straight up
nasty,
licking,
and then
like, going
I don't know
on.
if y'all heard about Houston in the recent news, but they got the highest HIV rate in the world.
Yeah.
So it's just like that's because these conversations not being had. Y'all just want to be freaky and go viral, and then y'all all in the ER
But
together. That's not
chocolate, I
cute.
told you, the liquor inspires people.
Nigga never made
There
me want to
are
be
some
nasty like
women
that.
who can't get freaky unless they're drunk.
That's
Like
true.
Yeah, I
they're
hate that
like,
for
and
them.
that's just a whole nother topic,
That's-
probably
That
for
is
another
true.
day.
That's sad.
But there are some women who are only lit off the liquor. Like I
But what
could
is
eat
that
penis
if you
for
only
breakfast, lunch,
lit
and
off
dinner.
the liquor and then you claim that something happened to you? Like, what is that
Chocolate.
about?
A lot.
It's doing what it's doing.
moving.
Them titties be doing what the fuck they need to do.
Are
It's
y'all
just
ready?
like I would have a word too.
Oh wow.
Y'all ready for the next clip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
You
what
said-
is this next clip?
You sent it to the Discord?
did.
Okay, perfect. This one, I forgot.
Oh, I know what this is.
Oh, I know which one this is. Yes, yes, I know
No.
which one this is.
This one is one that we kind of.
Like when I have sex, I like people to make farm noises. Like it gets my pussy so wet.
I saw
So it makes my pussy explode actually. Like,
There's probably a kink for that.
can you make some farm noises?
I can't, but like, I mean, like,
I'm talking about I'm so wet right now. Do you want to hear my pussy?
yeah.
Listen to it. Oh my god.
Even the friend is trying to understand.
It gets better, guys.
She's making them noises with her mouth, acting like it's her pussy.
I'll make a cow noise.
This is some shit I would have my sub do.
Make a horse noise. Can you make a horse noise?
For those of y'all who don't,
Horse noise said
Hold on,
me.
one
I was
second.
ready.
Look at
One second.
I was ready.
for those of y'all that are listening to the pod
Yes,
that would like to see
Show,
these
the show.
videos to the show,
Yep, thank you.
thank you, Queen. We put the clips into the new episode discussion in the Discord.
Discord.
So join the Patreon at the Hard or Soft Show. Patreon.com/the Hard or Soft Show. Message us to join the Discord and go to the new episode discussion folder to see the clips this week. Now,
I am oddly aroused.
do y'all think that was too horny?
Is that too horny?
And then who was too horny?
Right.
Who was too horny in
The
that
guy.
one?
Clearly the
Was he too
guy.
horny?
He was.
He was, because
He
was.
She was fucking with him.
I disagree.
OD.
He wasn't too horny.
I disagree.
Oh, do we have one more?
Do you think she was
I
serious?
do. We do.
Wait, Melanie,
There's a
sorry,
kink.
no, we
I
have
just
one more.
googled it just to be sure.
No, when you go
because
back
there's
to
a
it.
kink
Oh,
for
okay.
everything.
Okay.
So fetish farming is what it is.
Fetish.
What does
I
that
like
mean?
to be fed.
It's
That's
when
my
someone wants
king.
a plot point to happen in a, I don't know what RP is. That seems like innocent storytelling at first, but it's actually used to fuel their fetish. So, saying farm noises fuels their fetish. So that's what I'm saying. There's a kink for every single thing that you would want to do sexually in the world.
Yeah,
I
but
promise
animals
you.
and babies is my limit.
Animals,
and I'm
but it's a
nasty
kink.
Bitch.
They walk around with diapers. It's a kink.
And
Animals
I'm
is
a
kink.
dirty dog.
Please
Well, let me
tell
tell you
me
something.
Tahoe
Animals
about
and
the
the babies,
animals.
I will never fuck with.
There's kinks for
Don't come to me with
everything.
animals and babies. I will all of a suddenly judge you.
Courtney,
we cannot do that.
please.
Everybody has their.
No, I gotta judge this.
I have to judge hard limit.
because Tahoe came on this show
Okay.
and he put a
Moment of
video.
truth.
This
Okay.
man was laying in a grass of green pasture,
Okay.
and the cows was licking his dick and not Tahoe, but the guy. The
Bestiality.
video.
right, the video, the
Yes.
viral video,
Was that
not you.
bestiality?
It's bestiality.
Yes. And you don't think hearing it is
It's
bestiality
not what
as
I
well?
think. That's their king. I cannot judge that if that's something that somebody else likes.
So you don't judge
I
bestiality?
can't.
I'm sorry, I have to.
I'm sorry.
It's only weird because you don't like it.
As a mother, as a fur mom, as a human mom,
It's only weird because you don't like it.
it always
the animals-
gave-
the animals.
absolutely not.
It turns them on. It
Courtney.
gets them hard. They come. They
Ready
bust
for
a
the
nut.
last
Courtney,
Okay.
I'd like to surprise you with a That's Too Horny.
Okay.
One that you don't know about.
Okay.
Now, I found this on the internet.
Interesting.
It's called
Weird.
Sloppy Jalopy. Have y'all heard of this?
Sloppy toppy.
No.
No,
What's the
is
difference
that what
between
you
toppy
eat
and
you suck
jalopy?
dick?
A sloppy jalopy is
Spit
a
it out
sexual
and take it back.
act for partners very comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
During fellatio, when the man is about to climax.
Oh, that's what happened to me this weekend.
Can I,
No, it didn't happen to me per
Oh.
se.
Let me finish.
I was in a dick sucking contest and
Let me
they won
finish.
over me because of that.
Let me finish. Because you don't know if this happened to you
They
yet.
spit it out and spit it back in and slop it up.
No.
Sloppy
Oh, wow.
jalopy.
No.
Right.
He pushes the girl. When the man is about to climax, he pushes the girl away,
Yeah.
comes in his own hand, and
Yes.
smacks the
Oh,
girl in the
yes.
face with it.
Yes.
This
I
is
know
called
what
a sloppy jalopy.
is.
Has that ever happened to you?
No.
Would you like that happen
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
cannot smack me.
She's
first
like,
of all.
yeah.
Not for the BDSM.
to you? Are you into it? Were you with that?
So I forgot the proper term for it, but there was this one time at band camp,
One time at band camp.
and I did.
You did.
You
let
got
him
smacked
cut.
in the face with it.
With not, yeah, good quality. Cum.
So what I thought it
Absolutely.
was that the man comes and he licks it off of you and then spits it in your mouth.
Oh, I've done that
That's
before.
what I saw.
The man licked his own nut off of you.
Yeah, he puts
So
it
is
in
that a
his mouth
problem?
and he
Because that
feeds
was the
it to
conversation
you.
this weekend. Is it a problem for you to taste your own nut?
Yeah, I don't taste my own.
Why?
I'm lactose intolerant.
But what happens? So what happens when you come at me and then you go down to the?
Yeah, what
You
happened?
don't
do
think
that?
you're
I
tasting
wouldn't
your
know.
own little baby?
You wouldn't do
swimming?
it.
I don't eat
So
my
you
own
see
cum.
something wrong with tasting your own nuts?
Do you eat pussy? Do you
I-
eat your lady's pussy?
Y'all ask me
You
mad
have
questions?
you have eaten some nut, baby.
No. Of
Of
who?
your own.
Yours?
No,
Of your own.
All right.
Why not?
Can I see the sloppy jalopy?
Y'all are. You just said you can't yuck people's yum. You just said that. You
She
just said
said
that
that.
these are
She
kinks.
said-
People have their own kinks.
No,
Some
I'm
people
not
whatever.
knocking you.
I personally
But I don't
like the taste
understand
of my nut.
nobody that don't want to eat their own shit.
You know men that like to do it.
Yeah.
A lot of men don't like.
I
to
know
do it.
men that want to eat
I know
other
guys that
men's
fold
cum out
themselves
of me.
into a pretzel and nut in their own mouths.
Huh?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I know guys, like men, who fold themselves into the perfect pretzel to be able to ejaculate
In
into
their
their
mouth.
own mouths.
And I know men that want
that's
to be
what- but
the
that's what the trumpet
cleanup
guy does.
crew. Right?
Eli.
Eli, he does his.
He sucks his own dick.
sucks his
I
own
know
dick.
men that want to be the cleanup crew behind another man.
That part too.
Black man?
And yes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't have no problem with other men doing it. I'm
That's
lactose
not your
intolerant.
thing.
I don't eat Alfredo. I'm telling you, I don't eat anything that's white.
Baby,
It
I'm
has
telling
nothing to do
you.
with
If you lick that cooch,
It has absolutely
you
nothing
slap
to do
some
with
of that aftermath back
Just
up.
throw
I
that part
promise
out.
you.
I guarantee I haven't.
So I'm never gonna see the video.
Of what?
You don't have the video?
The
No, it's
jalopy.
it's in the notes.
Oh, it's in the no. I thought it was a video.
She over here
No.
using her imagination.
I was like,
Send me the footage.
I personally
so sloppy jalopy too horny. I don't think it's
nutting
too horny.
in your hand, pushing her away, and slapping her in the face with the nut.
think
That's a
that's
bit
too horny.
much. But to suck it back out, it won the dick sucking
Is it
contest
too
over
horny?
me. They
Or
were
what
like,
if he nuts in your butt and sucks it back out?
that's a lot. That's a
That
bit
might be
much.
too horny.
That definitely is too horny. Like, why?
I've done a lot then.
Why do you even want to do? I don't understand
Because he
why.
just wants a little bit of booty
Yo.
fragrance with his nuts.
Yo.
I don't know.
Are you okay?
That's a bit much.
Are y'all okay?
I thought we were giving life
I've never
experiences.
got-
Yo, you're getting nutted in your ass, and a nigga sucking it out your ass, and
I don't
then
even
doing
do
what? Spitting it
anal.
in your
I
mouth?
don't have nothing to do with that.
No, he swallowed it.
Why?
Don't judge me.
Are you okay?
Well, I mean, I don't think that's fair because
That's what he likes.
because
that's
like,
his king.
One time where
Let me
like
Google it. See if there's
a guy
Google
a guy I was fucking with,
there a word for
he ejaculated and it was in my mouth and he was like spit it back in my mouth. So I said, "Hatua." Hatua back in his mouth. And he swallowed. It's your nut. It's your nut.
That's a lot.
It's
That's
your
cool.
See
nut.
how there's levels?
It's cool.
That's your nut.
It's just not. I'm
just not
lactose
your thing.
intolerant.
I just feel like if I'm out here eating a man's ass, you better be able to swallow your own nut.
Why? What's the correlation?
You was eating his ass.
Yeah, I eat men's
So
ass.
where did the cum come from?
Yeah.
I'm saying if a woman can eat a man's ass,
okay,
why
okay.
can't a
Why do
guy
we have to
swallow
have a
his own
certain
nut?
correlation? Like there were things that
I
you
just
might not
understand
like to
human
do.
I think
nature.
And
that-
things
why you
that
don't want your
I
there
own
were
think
things
both
that you
pretty
might not like to do,
freaky.
and things that I might not like to do, but we both have things that we like to
But
do.
to yourself, I don't understand why is there a limit to yourself.
It's one that I don't.
Because you have to
like.
share yourself with
Okay,
someone
so let
else,
me ask
and you
you a
want them to eat
question.
your nut, don't you?
If your lady was trying to get you
Yes.
aroused, right, and she was just sitting there piano keying on her thing, right, and she stuck her finger up there and she went, "Damn, daddy, it tastes so good. You don't want none." That wouldn't turn you the fuck on.
That's hers, of course.
But if it was yours as a
So
problem.
flip the coin. And a man swallows his own nut. You don't think I'm gonna be ready to take my lace front off and go to,
Yo,
non-gag
if
town
it's something
friend?
that you like and you find somebody that likes doing it, that's cool. But I don't. I'm able to. You just said people don't know how to draw their own boundaries. Men don't know
It's
how to
just
do
a
certain
limit to
things.
yourself.
I know that it's not. I don't get
say
off
that
of
as-
swallowing my
well,
own nut.
If my man swallowed his own
If I could eat my
nut,
own pussy, I guarantee you I would. If I could taste my,
That's
if I
because
taste my own nut.
I don't wanna
But
suck
like
my own
if
dick.
I could come in my own mouth, I would suck
girl,
that.
there would be
thing
no
dry.
man.
If
For
you-
real,
be no
there would
man
be
for
no
me.
man.
Don't everybody? Isn't everybody allowed to have the things that they like and don't like?
Absolutely.
So why y'all doing all of this?
Because
right
I
now?
just don't understand why you
We
would
just want
restrict
you to
yourself to
understand.
yourself. That's just my.
I'm not. I'm just not doing
Is
things
it that you don't
you
like
want
what
me to
it
do.
tastes?
It's yourself. You
Is
don't
it
want to
the
take.
taste?
I don't
Do you
want
not
to
like
ta-
how you
I don't
taste?
like milky things.
Do you not like how you
But
taste?
you know what
I
you
don't
eat.
know how
you
I
know what you
taste.
put in your body. You know how your body is supplemented. So why wouldn't you want to?
What do you taste like? Salt
I
and
am not
vinegar
into
chips?
fluid play. Period.
What are
Actually.
you into? Like, so you taste like salt and vinegar chips? Is that what that is?
I don't know, but most
You need to
likely
find
pineapples
out.
and Starburst.
You need to find out.
That's what I eat. And
How you
fucking-
gonna
don't
make
think that would taste
how you gonna
good
make that
coming
lady
out?
slurp up that nut and you
Not
ain't never did a
liquefied,
test
no.
run?
with
There's only
kids.
one way to
That
find
ain't right.
out.
It's not.
So
You
if
don't
I,
even-
so if
you don't know
somebody
your
tasted
quality
it and told you how
control.
great it was,
You don't know your
still
quality
wouldn't?
control.
If your fiance tasted it and said, "Babe,
I'm just
you
saying
gotta
quality
try
control is a
this,"
thing.
you're not gonna.
Courtney, please lend us
Okay,
away
come
from
on, get
this. It's not happening.
Let's go into 106 and dark.
You ready?
Fiance, where you at?
Let's go into 106 and
He
dark.
feels attacked.
No, I don't. Courtney.
No, I'm teasing you.
Lead us away into 106 and
Oh
dark, please.
my God, this
I
has
just
been
feel
a
like
show.
quality
Was that too horny?
It's very too horny.
That's too
It's
horny.
very much too horny.
It's crazy for the closing
Yo,
statement.
It's
yo.
very much too
Chocolate,
horny.
you know just what you do. You
Nah.
know just what,
What
you
the
did.
hell?
Let's
Is that a
go.
deal breaker? We
Don't
all guy
knock
has
it till
to
you try
suck
it.
his own nut. That
Not a
breaker?
deal breaker, but I'm
No.
gonna find a way to finagle that thing in there one of these
That's not gonna
days.
go well.
So like,
You can't just
remember how
pour
earlier
nuts in
we
my
were
mouth.
talking about like men kind of smashing my head while I'm giving them head,
Fucking
and
their
like the
face.
not face fucking. Thank you, that's the word. Remember how we were talking about that? If you nutting in your own hand and feeding it to me or you, yeah, daddy, like.
Right.
Tear the fuck up. Like, I don't want to
So
breathe.
what is the limit? So in the midst of that
And I
moment,
think that's what it
in the midst of
matters,
those
that
moments,
kink
right? Because
level
to me,
that
that's what matters the
inspires
most.
you.
That's why I don't like limitations and restrictions. Because in the midst of the walking, you're gonna stop and say, "Wait a minute, let me bust over here." No, like we're in the moment. So like, all of it is nasty. All of
You
it is
can
caught up.
suck
All of
it and you can
It might
drain it.
splash on you.
How? If you're sucking it.
What if it splash and you're like,
I am 4 feet away
wow.
from my dick, 3 feet or something.
listen,
My dick down here.
we got
And it's
leverage.
going that way.
We got leverage. People.
How is it
Tahoe,
jumping
Tahoe.
into my mouth?
We got leverage.
Let's go into
people.
106 in dark. Let's wrap up this conversation going to 106 in dark. Okay, so let me lead you on to 106 in dark. When you hear 106 in dark, what do you think of? To the guests.
After hours, lady of the night, lady in red.
I like
So,
that.
so this is the part of the show where we give our fellow sex workers, content creators, their flowers. So we scour through Twitter and we find these really great, amazing videos, but they're all based on a category, not on
Okay.
personal preference. So if the category is men with black socks, Tahoe would win because he's the man with the black socks.
Okay.
So again,
Shout
it's
out to
not
the sock
on. Go ahead, put out your the people with the
Did
foot
they
fetish.
see him? They got it.
So it's not about your preference. It's about what we're seeing on
Who fits the theme best?
who fits the theme the best. Okay.
For the people out there, y'all already know.
We
Go
got
over
stress
to
in
our
here.
patreon.com/the hard or soft show to see the 106 in dark segment.
Yeah.
We will be back
Going over.
We will be back.
once we are done. We're about to blow these girls' minds. Hopefully,
Yes.
they might.
Oh,
they might be like, "Oh, this is boring." Wait, I have a better video. You remember when Sir Marvelous was like, "Oh, I got a better video."
Sir Marvelous.
I thought you had Sir Marvelous lady.
Of course he was. Out doing
Yeah,
it.
he got levels.
Okay.
Should I say the category before we go though?
Yeah. Say the
the
category.
category?
Let it marinate.
The category is sloppy toppy.
Okay.
Yay!
Like nasty
I'm
We like
so
that.
spit
excited.
bubbles.
What?
I'm so-
Did you
That's
know?
bubbles.
Did you know?
I
that
did
she
not
was gonna
know. This is why I said this.
That's
Okay, we're gonna
bubbles.
be right back, y'all.
do that? We'll be right back.
You need some milk.
Hot water.
What did y'all think about the 106 in dark?
We loved
I loved it.
You love this section, the segment?
Yeah, that the best was definitely for
I
last.
had to
You
try
did
some
that.
of that
You
stuff
did
I
that.
saw.
Yeah, that was
That
great.
10 out of 10, I might have to
Yeah.
recommend.
Somebody got a perfect score, and they definitely deserved it.
Yes,
She
she
definitely
did.
deserved it. Courtney, you outdid yourself again.
Thank you.
You
I'm just
outdid-
trying to get better and better
You
each
outdid
week.
yourself again. Welcome to the Hard or Soft Show, the show where we talk about things that make men hard. And man, listen, this is the show today. We talk about the Slobber McGobbler over here and Tits McGee. That's what we're talking about
It really is
today.
Tits McGee over here. It really is Tits McGee over here.
I am Tahoe Television, Tahoe the Tit Watcher, Tahoe, and I'm here with Tittylicious and Mouthgasm.
Hi guys.
Across the way we have Courtney,
Alice.
my lovely co-host. We are missing Loon today. Courtney Hardashian. Hardashian is goes crazy. Courtney Hardashian. I'm sitting here with two young ladies that I met at Exotica. Where were we? Chicago.
Miami.
Miami? No, Chicago.
No, we was in Chicago.
Chicago.
We were to Miami this year.
Oh,
Exotica,
okay.
Chicago. I ran down a young lady. So I was doing interviews and playing our game. We have a hard or soft game that we haven't actually introduced to y'all yet, but we were doing test trials at Exotica. And I saw a young lady. She looked to be about 7 feet tall, big old butt, walking by. And I was like, yo. I ran over her like, yo, come do an interview with me. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, no, fuck out of here. How much you paying me? I was like, paying you to do an interview?
Oh, yeah, she did.
Exactly.
I told you
talking
she didn't
about?
know who this man was.
I was like, no. You know what I'm saying? And I went back over to the booth like, oh, well, it's not going to happen. And this young lady came over to me and was like, I want to do an interview with you.
Right.
This is the fabulous BellaCumms,
Yes.
sex worker, vibe, but
Porn star?
Porn star.
Porn
Are you a
star,
porn star?
yes.
Are you a porn star?
I do mainstream, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So tell us what happened. How'd you get on the show and everything? And then I'll introduce you in a second.
So I had clients who watch you, they podcast, they follow you. They're the ones who put me on to you, and I started following you on Instagram. And through my client list, I became a really big fan of you. And then I saw you at Exotica, and I was like, oh my God. But you saw my friend first. And then my friend threw me under the bus. And that's how we got this, great
She came
friendship
over.
going
She was
on.
like, "Can I do an interview?" And I was like, "It's $20."
He was mad at my friend. I think my friend tried to poach him with a price. I don't know what happened, y'all. But what I do know is by the time I got to this man, he was like, "You got $20 for me." I was like, "I got a lot to say.
Yeah.
You'll like me."
And she introduced also her friend here, who is her companion, her play partner, her, confidant,
partner.
business partner. And we all sat down and played the game, and you and ChockLitt won the game. Shout out to ChockLitt, and it's ChockLitt.
Having a lit part.
That's right.
Yes.
What's up, ChockLitt? How are you?
Hey y'all, what's up?
Are y'all happy to be there? Y'all enjoying yourselves?
I am.
I enjoy being here every
I hope that our crowd is enjoying you as well, because we are. I am. What do you call them two, your friends?
chocolate drops.
I believe you.
She plays for money.
I
They're
believe you.
mouth size. They melt in your mouth, not in your hand.
All right, so tell us about yourselves a little bit more. Just give me a slight bio synopsis of who you are, what you do, and what you bring to the game.
BellaCumms, I do mainstream porn. I'll also have my massage business. That's Blissful Touch by Bella. I love that. So I'm into doing the herbalist thing, the massage, the making sure that
You do
people are
happy
in their
endings?
health and wealth. Huh?
Happy ending massages?
Why not? I'm a sex worker.
But do your massage clients
pay,
know
we
that
pay.
you're a happy ending massage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would hope so. They look at me and all they see is a happy ending.
Shout out to that.
part.
So you can book
Yeah.
happy endings with you through Blissful
Yeah. I mean,
Blissful Touch. What is it?
Blissful Touch by Bella.
By Bella.
Yeah, so that's what it's called. It's on all my platforms, on all my pages. You're definitely able to book. And then outside of that, I just do my mainstream content, my duo content with ChockLitt, and then whatever production books us for.
Pretty much.
And ChockLitt, what about you?
So I'm ChockLitt, heavy on the lit part, as he said. I do host events. I host lifestyle parties. I am a content creator from funny to freaky, so book me because you're going to have a good time. We do porn together. We do girl-on-girl content together. We do funny shit together. We travel a lot. We have a good time. And we host a lot of events together, so book us because we are booked and busy. So.
All right. Now, I was supposed to leave out, I want to say an hour and a half ago. But you guys are such a vibe. Hopefully, my family understands. I'm not going to tell them why I'm late.
No, don't tell them
please
why
don't.
you're late.
Don't show this episode yet.
Now, we have a small segment that we do before we go into the hard or soft. What made you hard this week? I'm just going to ask you ladies, what made you wet this week?
You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Now,
'cause I
don't
have
confuse us with the
anything.
hard or the soft.
So
or the
what
wet and
made
dry.
me hard this week?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was in Jamaica for Kink Week, and I got to experience that with Sir Lises, who is a dom. And I'm usually not into BDSM. I solely march against the pain. But I wanted to push my limits and see how far I can go. And so I let him do a session that lasted, with cherry shakes. Yes. Shout out to
You
the
see
Hito.
it?
Shout out to the Hito comments. I was in Hito with cherry shakes and Kink Week. And I let Sir Lises do a demonstration on me that left me ridiculously black and blue. I didn't even know chocolate could change colors, and I did this week.
I'm
So
done.
shout outs to him.
We got to get
what
Solis
got
on the
me
show.
hard.
Connect
You
us.
do.
Let's connect
Definitely.
us.
Love him.
Bella,
Definitely.
what made you hard this week?
Nothing. I was at a family reunion. There's nothing hard about that.
Reasons why we linked today, because we're going to some pool parties and we're going to turn up.
All right.
I aspire to get hard and wet today, but
You probably got me both.
I got
Between both of y'all, I got hard and wet today. All right.
before that, I do have a comment. Okay,
Yes.
so before that, not this past week, but the week before, I did go to London to see Scissor in concert, and I did get, I did like a flogging and a BDSM session with my partner, and that was it for me.
Fire.
Nice.
Fire.
I have it on
Love that.
recording and everything.
Love
But that was
fetish.
nice. But this
Excellent.
past week, it was just family.
Excellent. Okay, Courtney. It's been a lot. It's been
It's been
an
a lot.
extra
It's
lot
been a-
episode.
It's been a lot. But it's been fun.
It's been a fun episode.
It's been a vibe. It's been fun. It's been a vibe.
We are going to get into our, I guess, the name of our show.
The hard
The hard and the soft. Let's start with the hard. Things men like about sex. But being that we have you two lovely ladies here, we are going to call it the wet.
Okay.
Things women like in the bedroom.
Okay.
Things that make you wet.
Definitely eating my pussy. Definitely makes me wet. I love massages. I love sensual play. I love that. I love tapping into all of my senses. I do like adding people into the play. I like group play, be it male or female. So, things that make me wet.
What's the most people that you've ever had a scene with?
Well,
All centered on you.
So my first experience playing at a lifestyle party, I call it Seventh Heaven. There was 7 people pleasing me at once.
Oh, wow.
It started off with one person asking to eat my pussy, then another person asked to suck a titty, then a toe, then a mouth, it just went through the senses. And before I know it was 7 people trying to please me at one time, and we only got 5, so you know I was. And I didn't tap out.
You didn't tap out.
I enjoyed it. So my
How many of them were women?
experience- 2.
2 women and 5 men.
Yeah.
And you took them all down.
I took them. They took me down.
Was it? Have you ever done DP or stuff like that?
I've never done DP. I've done what I heard is called. What is it called?
Spit roast.
Spit roast.
Spit
I learned
roast.
that this weekend. It's called.
Right.
I've done spit roast, but I never did DP. I don't really do anal. I've never met someone that can please me anal wise. So I've never got to experience that.
Did you enjoy this spit roast?
Absolutely.
Yes. What was so? A lot of women, I believe, fantasize about it, but are scared to say they like that. What is something that you would say?
Each side motivates the other. So, like, if you're fucking the shit out of me, I'm going to want to suck dick crazy. If you fucking the shit out of my mouth, I'm going to throw it back crazy. So, it works in tandem with each other. Like, that's the best teamwork. I don't know how DP works, but that is amazing for me.
That was amazing for you.
It was amazing for me. And it was my first experience. I never thought I could enjoy 2 guys at one time. And I never thought that 2 guys would volunteer themselves at one
to
time.
do it.
So
Would
that was
you
amazing.
encourage women who are curious about it to try it?
Absolutely.
Please tell them, give them some
I
inspiration.
would
'cause they
definitely
scared.
tell you to try it. Is once okay, so you know you have 5 senses, right? Okay, that's cool. But when you're sexually involved and your inner muscles are being tantalized very well to the point
love
out
that
of
word.
control, you're gonna want to do more things with your other body parts. So if somebody is deep inside of you and making you come and making you squirt and all types of things, your mouth is open to the gods, right? And if somebody is fucking you in your mouth so great and gracefully and holding you there and the spit and the sloppy and everything, your pussy flower is open to the gods. So it's just like one motivates the other. It works so great.
I want to buy
It's just my personal experience, but I can't write a story if you want. But it's my personal experience.
That's exactly
Right.
what I wanted to hear.
Yep.
Bella,
I like that.
things women like in the bedroom, things that make you wet.
Sucking it.
Right, like it's always the same answer. I like sucking dick. I like
Drink to
that's
that.
what makes me wet. Now, however, I did meet somebody recently who wasn't into it as much. Who I got him the fuck on board.
He wasn't into
Somebody
getting his
wasn't
dick-
into you sucking their
wasn't-
dick?
That nigga. He wasn't. but
What's wrong?
he wasn't. But got you on board. That's my love language. Like, I just want your private parts in my mouth.
When did you realize that you like sucking dick so much?
Like, for real? 14.
14. Was it people that were...
It was, I didn't want to give my pussy up, but you got his mouth, though. Simple.
Oh, but wait, was that white dudes?
Compromise. Huh?
Was that a white dude?
No.
The reason I asked is because I know that white girls be sucking mad dick when they're young, too. And
Well, I
that's the
did
thing.
grow up upstate around a lot of white girls, so I did follow behind the white girl mentality. It gave mouth and anal. It did.
You was giving anal before pussy?
Yeah, why not? Why not? It's not.
You
it's
had
not,
your butt took before your butt
Sure
took?
did.
No way.
Wow, no.
What's the science behind
Sure
that?
did.
How do you follow behind that with the pussy after that?
I'm a preacher's kid, sure did. He can have this ass, but God said.
Okay. Okay.
God said if I get his pussy up, I'm going to hell.
Time out.
He never said nothing about the ass and throat.
With the Lord?
He never said nothing about the ass and throat.
I thought there was fine print. I thought there was fine print. There's no fine print, y'all.
Wait,
No judgment.
whose idea was it?
Huh?
Whose idea was it to do
He
anal?
wanted the mouth and I wanted the butt.
So you was like, you can't fuck me here, but you can put it in my ass.
No, he just wanted some head. I was like, put it in my butt.
Okay, sure. I told you about the time that I did that.
You will say sure.
I went to this girl's
Right.
crib.
Oh, man, well.
I go to this girl's crib. I'm not even thinking that she gonna fuck me. We known each other for mad long.
Right.
And she's like, yo, honestly, I wanna fuck you, but I'm married.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you fuck me in my ass though. I don't think I had ever had butt sex before that. I was like,
Okay.
okay.
He said, right.
Nigga, she bent that shit over,
So you was not. How did
reached
you
around.
feel? You wasn't
And
like.
put that thing up in there.
I've been wanting to fuck
What
her.
about
I had a
if
crush on her for like
He was
15
gonna take
years.
that anyhow he could.
However I could get it. I didn't even know she was gonna fuck me. Like, I had no idea. I was just like, she was allowing me to come over. So like, finally, after 15 years of flirting back and forth, okay, I'll come over. And we're sitting there on the couch. I'm really not a sexual person. I'm young.
Not even ready.
Not even ready. Nigga, when she bent
I got
over
some
and
ass
spread
for
that
you.
shit,
Okay.
she took it and threw it in there. It went right in there.
And locked
The sound
right
effects
on
is
up.
killing me.
Rotation.
The sound
like
effects
this,
is
yo. I'm
killing
fucking
me,
in the
bro.
butt. I can't believe this.
That's different.
Never saw her again. I probably wasn't that good.
Really? One night stand in there.
Yeah, she probably just wanted to take me down. She was like, I've been knowing you want this
She
shit.
probably was. You
So
probably on her
women
list.
do that. I don't
Did
think
that make you
that.
feel any type of way? Like that was just a one night
No, because I really was not.
stand? Expecting all of that.
Not even
fuck
that,
me
but
and
I
fuck
wasn't
her.
really a fucker like that. Like
Oh.
I took it and
That's
ran.
when you're
Yeah, I was very early. I took it and ran.
And that might have been what she liked about you, that innocence that she smelt on
Mm-hmm.
you. Because there are men that I manipulate and I take down because I can smell that innocence on them.
Oh.
And once I take the innocence, I'm gone. Like, you just another notch under my belt.
Oh my gosh.
You might have been a notch.
Hashtag savage.
That might be her hard. That might be her wet.
Yeah.
Taking a nigga's innocence.
It is. My wet is just achieving goals that men have not experienced with
Restricted.
other women. So if you never got good head, I'm gonna give you that good head. If you never had a female bounce it on top of you while kegeling it and you don't understand what coochie reflex and muscles have to do with the
shit.
vagina, I'm gonna teach you that, baby. I'm gonna teach you all of that. Like, that's my kink. Like, I want to show you something that you've never seen before. And I want to leave my mark. And I just want to be that girl that you never forget.
That's right. Always make sure you don't forget.
So I just look for the thing that you never had done. You want your ass ate, let me
Tahoe's
lick
been.
it.
When I
You
tell
want
you
your,
that Tahoe's been fighting for his life this whole episode. I've never seen Tahoe fight for his life the whole episode.
Keep licking twice and ain't nobody coming. For 2 hours straight. Nah.
Shaking.
He wasn't ready.
I want my mommy.
All right.
It's so good.
So that is, I like how you pointed that out. That is my kink.
That's what's up.
I be noticing things. Okay. I need to get out of here. So, the dry things women don't like in the bedroom. Things that make you dry.
Well, so one of my things is an overconfident nigga. Like, I hate for a nigga to say, this the best dick you ever got. No, it's not. Baby,
Because
you
the way
got a
this
long
pussy
way to
feeling, the
go.
mileage on it is way
It's a long
different.
way,
It is
baby.
delusional.
You're not even there. Like, get
A
the
delusional
fuck
nigga
outta
is the
here.
worst type of nigga.
I hate delusional
Right,
niggas.
right.
I don't
Delusional
like
niggas
that.
the
That
worst
would
type of
drive me
nigga.
up quick, fast, and a motherfucker hurt me. Like, and then the truth will come out. Then I seem like an aggressor.
But babe,
And
what's
I'm
your
working on
other
myself,
one?
so.
What's your other one?
Hold on, wait. Let's stay here for a second, Bella. Let's stay here for a second. What are components of the best dick that you ever got?
A dick that could stay hard. A dick that could perform it in front of multiple people. Because I like to have group sex and I like to have public sex. So I need you to be able to perform. I don't care who's around. Your dick needs to stay hard. I don't care who's around. You need to come. And you can't put that pressure on me because I'm going to do everything to make you get to that point. So if you're fighting that battle by yourself, I can't help you. And I don't like that.
She get mad at niggas that get
Yeah, I
anxiety.
get upset.
Nigga
Not
got anxiety.
performance
She like, get the
anxiety.
fuck out.
She be like, fuck outta here.
She
Yeah, I
makes it
don't like
worse.
that.
She be like, get it out of here.
Your boo.
Shout to them boobs. So I'm sorry. Them boobs is like, yo, nigga, relax. Bella,
Lord.
the drive. Oh wait, you said she had another one.
What's your other hard limit that makes you dry? Something that men always confuse me and you about when it comes to the physical. The fireman did it, and it almost killed the night off.
did.
Just say it, cause she.
Remember, you don't like people hitting on you.
Oh, so I'm not into BDSM. So I'm not into BDSM, and I've had episodes where a guy would hit me in my face and think that
Like a
was
slap in the
okay.
face?
Yeah,
Yes.
and I'm into it.
And I'm ready to fight.
Okay.
Fight
So
or
he
flight,
trying
and
something
I'm
that
ready to fight.
you like, and then he
On
tries it on
her,
her, and
yeah.
she's like, "Hey, nigga."
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the time, it wasn't a situation where he tried it on me, and there was like a
He just
communication.
thought that
Like
that's what it was. 'Cause we were
it
so
was me
into it.
voyeuring,
He
and then
was
he
doing
just
his thing, and he just thought that whatever he did, I liked, and then he did that, and I was like, "You fucking kidding me?"
yeah,
I
she'd be
just
ready to come up out the vortex.
Don't you grab his dick?
Oh
out
man,
She came out of
Play
character.
mode into
Real
Watch
nigga, real
yourself.
choosing
quick.
violence.
Yeah. Watch
Don't
yourself.
working on
fucking play
myself,
with
but
me.
don't-
So
She said, "Don't fucking."
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
Bella, things that women don't like in the bedroom, things that make you dry. Shout out to them lips, girl.
thank you.
Cause they not dry.
Yeah.
And they thirsty as
Anything
hell right
but
now.
They ready to go to this damn pool party.
Okay.
I don't know if it's happening because
I
I
need
hear
a
rain
big- like
outside.
rain,
I
right?
need a
hear-
binky.
I hate.
Things that make me soft. Men spit. Men don't have. Most men don't have good hygiene. So please do not lube my pussy up
Don't
and my
spit that.
perfect pH balance up with your spit. Don't do that. That bothers me. I'm not into kissing. Don't try to fucking kiss me. I'm liable to pimp-hand you. Don't kiss me. It always gave hot fuck, Jamaican version. Like, it never gave. It never gave love
Why don't
Jones.
you like kissing?
I don't. Because, like, I explained.
Yo, this episode.
I gotta play this one
What is
back.
going? I told you. These two nuts.
I don't know how much you brush your teeth. I don't know, like, if you're in play parties and you let a girl sit on your face and then you go rinse out your mouth. I don't know what you do. Like, so for me, like, when it comes to fluids, like, we have to be really bonded and really close for me to let that fluid exchange thing go. So I just want you to keep your fluids to yourself. I keep my fluids to myself, and we'll have a grand old time.
You
But,
never
like,
squirted in nobody's
spitting
mouth?
on me, huh?
Never squirt in nobody's mouth?
I'm God's gift. Like, if I squirt on you, I sprinkled a little razzle dazzle in your life. Like,
Sprinkle.
you liable to have a good week, get a new job, find some money on the floor.
Not the holy
My
water.
liquid.
What? Not the holy water.
I truly believe so.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
Sprinkle.
Absolutely. Because this coochie right here is protected.
These ladies need to go to their pool party. They definitely need to get something to eat. She's been hiding that queso fire popcorn back there. She's taking it with her. Ladies, I can't wait to have you back.
Yeah.
this
I
was
can't wait
fun.
for y'all.
This
I hope
was
y'all
fun.
really send us your links, but please
Absolutely.
tell people where they can find them, because I'm not sharing them. If she send them to me, I'm not sharing them. So tell people where they can buy your content, where they can see you, or where they can book you.
Okay, so for the most part, you can Google me. It's BellaCumms. When it comes to the Cums, CUMMS. If you Google it, you can find me. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, OnlyFans, Fansly, Footfinder. I'm probably on everything that you could find me. I'm probably even on some backdoor websites. So, you know, just look for BellaCumms. That's pretty much it. I'm everywhere.
Chocolate.
Yeah,
Follow me on Instagram.
Heavy on the lit part, but you could definitely find me on Instagram. And just DM me. Instagram ChockLitt. They blocked the chocolate page, so you gotta get ChockLitt. It's SHOCKLITT_TEASE. DM me what you want, and I'll send you where you need to be.
Chocklitt Tees, Chocklitt_tees, or you could just go to the episode bio, and their links or their Instagram names will be there, and then I'm pretty sure their contact stuff is in their bio. Okay.
Definitely.
Courtney, how you feel about this episode?
I feel like this is going to be a really great episode.
I feel
like there's some things that will go viral on this episode. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself, because this shit about to
And we're not even done. We never even got into the other part.
We did not even get into the other shit.
We gotta do a part two.
You missed something. That's what we were yelling at you when you disappeared into the night for 5 minutes. Nobody cares about your shit. Hold it next time.
Thank you for watching the Hard or Soft Show.
The show.
When you say freaky, what's freaky? What you mean by freaky? All right, if I do this, you're not going to tell your friends, right?